you can't even get it. Maxed Hardcore Iron Man, and we didn't even die to fire twice. Only once were we bested by fire. Charge! Bulls! I teleported! What? That's small. Boom! Oh my god! What the fuck? I'm critting. That's it. Done. Let's go! Yes! That's an 80 solo. Done. Woo! Dude! Did I win? Yes! Let's freaking go, dude! That is a level 78 combat Zuck Cape completed. There we freaking go, dude. That's the record. Let's go, dude. Oh, that was so sick. Come on, that was so sick. We're going to the bone zone, baby. We ball. What? Do you think there's an increased drop chance if you kill him with the cores? Oh! This one's for the believers. Here we go. Yes! Oh my god! For the believers! Yes! Let's go! Eldritch Crossbow done! For the believers! Rise up! We're green! Let's go, dude. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go! Let's freaking go, dude! Yes! Okay, back to the G! Quick! All right, ready? 3, 2, done! Yes! Boom! It's done! We are tall and bowly, baby! Yes! We did it! We got the Mystery combo! Yes, dude! Necromancy is a brand new combat style, released into RuneScape on August 7th, 2023. You get both of these in one tickle sub. Done. Go. Done. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can go. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. You may be thinking that I am in the void, and you would be right. So, just to quickly address the elephant in the room as we begin. So what has happened is this. I am working on a video for the RuneScape channel. It's like an Amasket promo. And one of the things they asked for is they asked for a backdrop that was like just not my normal set. Like they wanted it to be on a white backdrop, okay? Now, I have a green screen, but I tried it out yesterday and it didn't look that good to have a green screen. So I actually went and bought like a bunch of like, it's basically a white backdrop. It's a white sheet effectively that I have lit really aggressively by taking a bunch of lights and blasting them at it. So yeah, it does look good. I agree. It looks great. But yeah, because they need, like, if they need reshoots or anything tomorrow when they review the footage, I'm not taking this down and setting it up again tomorrow because it took me 2 hours to set up. It was this massive sheet. I had to iron it. I had to fasten it. I had to set up the whole pole thing. It's just, so anyway, we are streaming from the void today. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, if you were wondering, and I know people are gonna ask about it, and I also know my camera's in a slightly different spot too. I figured the best thing to do today was to stream. So stream we shall, even from a slightly different situation. Oh, is using a steamer for sheets that big? Yeah, so I have never used a steamer in my life, and I needed to get the footage sent in today. With 1 day to do the whole thing, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work with what I know how to do. But yeah, anyway, welcome in everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Yeah, I know. A bit of a look. Oh, people are home too. Oh, perfect. That probably means I should think my door will close. I think it'll close. But yeah, no, it is definitely gonna be warm in here with the lights. But the problem is if I get rid of the lights, you'll see. If I get rid of the lights, instead of me being in the void, it just looks like I'm in a room with a sheet behind me. Which is a little less cool. I will turn them down a bit though. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, see, as I lower it, you can see the spotlight more and more. No, they're not hot. Like I have like, it's like an Elgato key light. It doesn't actually heat up. It's just bright. All of the lights in my room are on. It's just all bright. That's okay though. Everyone brought sunglasses, right? But yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. So what I wanted to do today is I want to work on turning off my loading screens. Dude, every time maybe I shouldn't say this, but because loading screens are on by default, every time I playtest something, the loading screens do this, and I find it slightly annoying, but it's gonna be fine. Imagine I tell you can't use your promo because now you've used this background in a stream. No, it's not like that, right? I basically did this, right? And I was actually glad that they took me up on this. I want to make a mascot the biggest thing I can possibly make it. So what I did is, I think a mascot's a really special boss. I think it's going to go down in history as one of the greats. So what I did is I basically said, anything I could do to the social team, I said, you cook it up, I will do it. I don't care what you need, I will do it. And what they suggested was that we make a video with a white backdrop. So I went and got a white backdrop and I made a video. Hi, Cry. Well, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. My Myrmidonian 123, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Rarely join Twitch, but I have an Amazon Prime to spend. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's not a retractable background, unfortunately. So is it a good way to not have it for today? And then we should be able to get rid of it tomorrow. Why not Lumikey it? It didn't look nearly as good. Also, I am going to move my camera a bit, though. Because that's fine. Okay. Back. There. I think that's going to be better. Prage? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no. It didn't look as crisp, right? Like, I tried green screening it. I tried a bunch of different keys. It didn't look perfect, and I wanted it to look perfect, so we did it this way. But yeah, welcome everyone. Squid, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it. I'm like getting rid of stuff from my setup. Okay, everything's fine. Everything feels slightly off, but that's okay. It's just because stuff's at a different spot. Oh, that's not gonna work either. Okay, bro, dude, I'm in agony right now. Okay, fix that. Get rid of that. Very good. Am I dyeing my hair for the Amaska release? I think probably not. Can I get a rating of my Raziel luck? I'd say pretty good, right? Yeah, I'd say pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. So the way that it worked is I answered a ton of questions about a mascot, probably more than I should have been allowed to. And what I said, I told production, when I said my photo, I said, if I said too much, just redact it. Did I move? No. Is it a temporary setup? Yes. Exclamation point void. Chat, if you guys can help me out today and run the void command when people are asking, that would be very helpful. Like, not like right this second, obviously, but like in general. Whatever. You do you. Elite Void, Flashbang. Yeah, it's pretty... I was gonna say, I know someone's gonna make a joke about my hardcore. It's like, what, are you streaming from the hardcore Iron Man afterlife? It's too bright? Yeah, it's... I mean, I can't... It is what it is for today, right? The options were stream with a bit of a different setup or don't stream, and I chose stream. So we're gonna make it work, all right? There we go. You're streaming from the sun? It's not like so bright, I hope, that like it's awful to like look at. I think it's fine. What's the streak at? 75. And the goal is I want to get one of the early 200 kill streaks since the core drop rate changes, because I want to find out if cores actually exist now. I'm really hoping that they do. It's a tad obnoxious. Okay. So, what do you reckon we should do? I can mess with my lighting, but I can't take apart the whole setup. I cannot do that. That is not an option. That is on the table. Because if we do that, yeah, no. And then, no, we're definitely not, we're not doing that. So, give me a moment. I can fiddle with the lighting. Because, yeah, I think it's because I'm sitting so close, because I'm actually at my desk. That's reasonable. That is actionable feedback. Feedback of we missed the old setup? I do too. That is less actionable. Extenuous circumstances resulted in this being a necessary endeavor, alright? Put sunglasses on or something, alright? It's okay. Alright, let me see what I can do. Did I get core? Dude, imagine not even getting a core. Pathetic. Okay. Because, yeah, I want the light that's lighting my face to stay on. I can turn it down. Oh, maybe it's very cold. Actually, that's probably what it is. It's colder than it usually is. Yes, it is. Okay. Hold. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. And then what I can do is... Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Oh my goodness. Wait, I have more lights on. Let me get rid of that. There. Okay. Okay, we're getting better. We're getting better. We're getting there, team. We're getting there. Okay, hold. Just let me cook. And then I can actually get rid of this light too. Yes. See, the thing is, now that it's not being blown up with light, it is a little more evidently just a sheet, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna get rid of this light. Okay. Okay. Is this actually better, though? Best streamer in the business? All right, I'll take it. 200% better? Perfect. Done. Yeah, no. Like, I think for the purpose of the video that I made, definitely it needed to be very bright. That was kind of the point. But I agree, for a regular stream directly on my face, not as good. If you want to see what it looked like for the video, by the way, here, I'll show you really quick. How do I feel about the beautiful water rune drop? Not great, to be honest with you. It's not, I'm not the happiest about it. Yeah, so for the actual video, it looked like... Any loaders? What? Okay, yeah, it looked like this, which is what it was supposed to look like. But yeah, because I wasn't sitting as close, right? Kind of makes sense. Also, this isn't a mascot leak. Uh-oh. What are the two? Two what? Two what's, everyone? What are they? What's gonna show up on screen there? Any lip readers? Uh-oh. What are we talking about? But yeah, anyway. Anyone know when the Jagex support upgrade is coming? That I do not know. There will be fire? Oh no. I hope not. That won't be so good for me, will it? But yeah, welcome in everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Sorry for the different setup today. Dude, I hope I don't throw the 200 kill streak. That would be kind of sucky. Look like you're in a Wired video? Thank you for saying that, because that was the goal. The prompt I was given is, could you do it in like the Wired style? So, great. It's amazing.
That's it.
Two coins thrown at a mascot? Ooh.
It's that giant beam.
I think it's about to be minions, but I don't care. When's that video gonna drop? It kind of depends how well I did on recording it. I honestly think I kind of crushed it. So I'm hoping the edit doesn't take very long. And usually when I record things, I think I did like a terrible job and I ruined it. So that bodes well. But yeah, I don't actually know. It's not a video I'm making, so I have done my part. How are we supposed to be to see Pippin in the background now? Yeah, he doesn't like all of the... He doesn't like the tarp. And I feel like he's gonna try to... He's gonna try to attack it probably at some point. It's not gonna be good when that happens. Did I win? Nope. Oh yeah, it's before release. Yeah. That is a big part of the point. What was my route to instant delete the minions? So usually what I would do is I would do greater chain and then the roar spec. But because my roar spec was on cooldown and I was in a sunshine, instead of doing that, I just it was literally just an Omni power. I just happened to be at the part in my rot where I had my best ability. So I just kind of used it. Temporal Anomaly is cool. I know people that hate RNG in rotations do not like it. I am cool. Wait, my Grimoire isn't on. I am cool with RNG in my rotations. When I don't like RNG, I will pick a different combat style. But yeah, welcome everyone. Care to address rumors that I'm getting John's mod badge because he's a Leafs fan? Wait, he's a Leafs fan? Yeah, the rumors are true. What? Absolutely. That's crazy. I had no idea. That's fine. Makes radiation a lot more reactionary. It says something in stone. I don't like his RNG-based defensives like Acto. Oh, like Acto resets. Yeah. I think for stuff like that, Because there aren't really any uses for Acto in the game currently, it doesn't matter quite as much. But I do think rotations where you have to, like, if you feel like you have to rely on Acto, that's bad. I will say this, though. I don't really think there's anything in the game that you have to get an Acto reset on to, like, not die to. You know what I mean?
It didn't like that.
But yeah. Defensive should always be a consistent expected value to make it reliable. I mean, they kind of are. It's just there's an armor set that gives you a chance of getting a reset. I guess, how would you make that consistent? Would be my question. Cooldown reduction per action? Yeah, but that gets rid of the double barricade that you need sometimes. Okay, prediction. I'm gonna die because I'm gonna run out of overloads.
You can't attack it while the smaller ones are nearby.
Its defenses are up. Focus on the smaller ones.
That's my prediction. Hi Kritcha, how are you?
Strike.
Help my friends are trying to get me to play old school. Okay, get better friends. Triple Omni Power? Oh yeah, you see the RNG in that rotation? Pup right now is furious.
Good strike.
What is the balloons command? What is that? Wait. I'm scared. Also, I did like 700,000 damage in that sunshine. That was nuts. I actually kind of cooked.
The air grows colder yet.
Good friends wouldn't want you to play the inferior game. Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble. No, I actually like the current situation we're in where the old school community somewhat seems kind of cool with me. I'm gonna try to keep it that way, to be honest with you.
Steel yourself.
I think I'm gonna sleep better at night. You know?
Good strike.
Okay, any cores? Where are the cores, bro? I was told cores would be more common. Dude, if I do a 200 kill streak and don't get a core, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna send out a tweet that's like, don't worry about the drop nerf, guys. And the core drop rate seems to have not changed. Can I show off some melee after Glacor? What do you want to see? I was planning on spending most of today doing Glacor, to be honest with you, because I want to get to a 200 kill streak, but I could change the plan a little bit. I tell old school players I play RS3, they flame me. You know what's kind of funny? I played in like a volleyball tournament over the weekend, and one of the people on my team that I hadn't met before this walked up to me, introduced herself, and was like, "Hey, I hear you play RuneScape. Like you're a RuneScape player." And I was like, "Yeah, RS3. Like I used to be a JMod and yada yada, some of the stuff I worked on, whatever." And she goes,
You can't attack it while the smaller ones
"Oh,
are nearby.
RS3." No, it ended up being fine though, because I convinced her that RS3 was the superior game. I didn't actually. She had like 10,000 hours on old school though. You know, like at that point it's too far gone. You're not winning anybody back after 10,000 hours. Then you spiked the ball in her. No, she was on my team. What do you mean? We had to work together. to win the tournament. Which we proceeded to do, obviously. We actually placed pretty well. We did not win, though.
Yes, you're hurting it. Prepare for a barrage. Yes.
Did I win? Oh, good. There's a cat in my room. Hi, buddy. I feel like he's gonna cause problems. I'm not sure what to do with him. Gotta get better volleyball teammates. I did. She was only on my team the one time. Dude, Pippin is literally just staring at the sheet. He's just staring at it. With, like, disdain on his face. Alright. Chat, at very least, promise me that if he destroys everything that we're working towards, at least make sure to clip it.
Such close proximity to its core.
Also, I would be so sad. Nah, surely it'll be fine. He's gonna omni-power it? Oh, he's on the move? Alright, he's left the room, chat. We might be safe. I don't think I've had a wand reset yet. Dude, I saw someone do the Nekatra Grandmaster time using magic. And it looked so chill. But it must have been like 100 attempts. Because they got so many wand resets. What even is the Nekatra Grandmaster time? Because, yeah, they got like a, what, a 215 or something? A 212? Mage Camp, no Bridding. So maybe you could do it without needing a million resets. I don't know.
Switching off its attacks.
Can someone explain what a wand reset is? Yeah. So the Roar of Awakening wand has a special attack. That special attack has a chance of resetting so it doesn't go on cooldown. Here, I'll get one right now for you. There. I just used the spec. It hit, and then I used it again. See? Ooh, I also signed after the boss died, which is less good. Did I win? Dude, where are the cores, bro? Unlucky. Fine, I'll buy a life refresh. Yeah, welcome everyone. Anyone have any other thoughts on the drop changes? By the way, figured I'd ask now that it's been like 36 hours. As long as you've used a bleed on the boss in the last 30 seconds, yeah, the wand just has a chance to reset itself. But yeah, welcome. What's good? Is there a good meta that isn't dailies or weeklies for Herblore training? Yeah, there is actually. Have you considered doing monthlies? I'm sorry. It's true, though. Yeah, I mean, I think that the Zambi changes are going to take some time to get used to, but I actually think they're probably fine. I hate to say it, but Zambi is still the best commons in the game, even though it got nerfed like 3x. I know it's very popular to be a hater of the Zambi change. It kind of checks for me, man. They seem sane, yeah. I just think it's a thing that people need to get used to, right? Like, I get why people are like astounded that they're only getting X amount of money per kill, because it used to be so much more, but if you compare it to every other boss in the game, I actually think it's probably where it should be. We'll describe it how I log out to do dailies. Yeah, Herblore is a bit of a... Yeah, the way to train it on an Iron Man anyway is... Yeah.
Good strike.
Is that. Because you're able to want to do glitch myself. My game pros at Raziel, I realized that it would be a futile attempt. Unlucky. Is there a way to stand, by the way, to like...
It uses energy from the glacier.
always get that minion spawn? If I stand on this side of the arena, do they always spawn this way? I don't really get it. Did I win? Nope. Got 2 3 mil 500%. Yeah, correct. Should I be? I'm keeping 1 stack during sun. It's kind of up to you. I know some people that really like to 1 spec in their sunshine. I find when I'm really pumping, I don't really bother. But it kind of depends on how many temporal anomaly resets I get. The other thing you could do if you really were worried about it is you could, at the start of your sunshine, like you could tag like that with a corrupt, right? And then now that I've tagged with a corrupt, I'm now in a sunshine, but now I've still got my wand stack. So if my crits end up working out, like right after here, I'm gonna wand spec.
Good strike.
Yeah, the only benefit to using wand and sun, it's not like it stacks, but it's just that the sooner you use it, the sooner it'll come off cooldown. So you want to kind of use it as often as you can.
Yes, you're hurting it.
Dude, we're actually cooking Glacier right now. I'm not gonna lie. These kills are going very nicely. Do Ode stacks still drop during a normal rotation? Yes, they do. Like, it depends. It does depend on your rotation and how much you're critting and stuff, but yeah. I would expect if you're doing a regular sunshine, you shouldn't be bleeding in sun. So you should drop your stacks. Like, I think if you're upkeeping your stacks in your sunshine fully, you might be doing something wrong. Potentially.
Switching up its attacks.
I don't want to say definitively, but... it's kind of a trade-off you have to make, right? It's like, okay, do I want my Ode stacks or do I want
Good strike.
maximum damage? Oh my god, this sunshine has been so bad. There you go. The crits weren't critting. Wait, can I do 70k in like 1 tick? Oh, please! No! Unlucky. It was close. Hi, Taz. How we doing? Sucks the hardest content isn't the best GP per hour. What's the best GP per hour right now? Is it Vorkath? No longer Zammy? Well... what if I told you that something might be coming out kind of soon, apparently, that might change some things? It's probably Hybrid Sanctum. Fair enough. Will Citterbane's work on a mascot? I honestly do not know and cannot remember. But I do remember that that was not in the Q&A. That might be a find out on your first first attempt kind of query. How about this? If they ask me for reshoots, I'll add that question to it. And that'll be like how you guys know that it like didn't go perfectly. There's new content coming out? There is.
Good strike. From above.
Plans on making an updated full manual guide. I probably will, yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't know when. Like, it won't be before,
It's summoning
before a masket, definitely.
Kill the minions first.
Focus your efforts on the smaller ones.
Sorry, just joining me. Your setup is different. Yeah, I'm exclamation point. What's it called? Void. Basically, I'm in a slightly. I mean, I'm in my normal setup, but I'm recording a video for a masket, like as a promo video for a masket, and I'm sort of in between shooting days with my backdrop like this. And it took me so long to set up my backdrop that I decided I didn't want to tear it all down, only to wake up tomorrow morning and be told to set it up again. So, yeah. Looks a little different today. One reset. One reset. One reset. Wait, maybe I am ready for Nakatra Grandmaster. Holy smokes, did I win? Nope. Say corrupt immediately before or after sun prioritize one spec with the biggest thing I can cast. Build or backwards conclusion that I should be upkeeping stacks. If you want to upkeep stacks, I would corrupt after your sun instead of D-breath. So I would sun, G-Conk, corrupt, Autonami, and then Fasoa. Do it that way. That's what I would do. Give me 1 second. I don't know how to do it, dude. I'm so bad at everything. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. What is Autonami? It's auto attack and then tsunami. I'll show you. It's this. Okay, ready? Sunshine. Auto corrupt. Okay, bro. I can't show you. I'll show you next time. Wait, how did y'all not die? Oh my god. Okay, bro. Yeah, doesn't work when you get minions first. But yeah, it's just auto attack plus tsunami. And the reason you do it is because if your auto attack crits, your tsunami will give you extra adrenaline. So you get a little bonus adren. Any way to quickly get chimes for Waiko rewards? That I do not know. All right, let's go. Hi, Jazzy. Thank you for the 36 months. TY for the 3 years. Will there also be an introductory sort of video for leagues? So I am planning on making a good amount of content around leagues relating to new players. So yes, there will be lots of stuff around leagues. Leagues is the big release of the year for me. A masket is also huge, but leagues is like Big Bertha, you know? Leagues over a jam. Was jam not last year? I think jam was last year. Man, nothing like a rot where you're just 30K'ing over and over again. Oh no.
Can't dodge that.
I didn't die. Everything's fine. Did I win? Nope. I'm excited to see how they do Leagues for RS3. Me too. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. Jam was comfortably last year. Yeah, time flies. Do players that turn out magic duels in EF? No. Never. You would never want to EOF it. Like, if you're doing casual wizardry, just camp the Fasoa. And then your next big thing you can do for a little extra damage is bring a Wand Orb for Out of Sunshine.
You can't attack it while the smaller ones are nearby. It didn't like that.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Like, if you can't do any switches or don't want to, just camp the Fasoa. If you can handle, like, a low amount of switches, swap to your Roar and your Ode. Just do it every, like, Out of Sunshine. So you camp Fasoa in Sunshine, camp Roar, Ode, Out of Sunshine. That's technically worse than swapping to Roar and Ode every time you bleed specifically, but it's a little less involved. Oh my god, I've just had 4 wand resets in a row. Wait, let's go for 5. Unlucky.
It's charging so much energy. It didn't like that.
What boots are these? These are Masterwork Magic boots. They're new best in slot in a lot of spots. You know Blast Boots, the boots that just got removed from the Raksha drop table? Yeah, those.
Like that.
Yeah, they're not best in slot even. When she wants back. Wand is so overpowered, you kind of want to wand spec as often as you can. Genuinely. Like, technically, even in a Sunshine, Wand does, like, adjusted for, like, the way that it works, it still does, like, 700% ability damage. So, it is such a strong weapon. You use it as often as you can. But a lot of people prefer to just use it outside of Sun because that's easier. Yeah, technically, if you've got a Dren to burn, hit the wands back. What's the update to Arch-Glacor? Core's got a huge drop rate buff, and then the common loot got a huge drop rate nerf. So what we're doing is we're doing a 200 kill streak right now, where every 25 kills, I'm comparing to a 200 kill streak I did a few months ago. So that we can, like, accurately track our loot. Because we want to know if it's back or if it's bad. Those are the two possibilities. Yeah, so that was a 1 spec in Sunshine. And that's, like, not a bad thing. Yeah, so basically what happened is yesterday there was a huge game update that changed the drop rates of a bunch of different bosses. The general kind of rundown was common drops got way worse and unique drops got better, ranging from a little better to a lot better. And the boss that was changed the most was the Arch-Glacor. Ooh, I almost died. Ooh, I signed. What am I doing? Oh, that's kind of bad timing.
Can't dodge that.
I blame the Void. I wasn't on it, chat. I wasn't on it. And Zammy? Oh, Glazor was changed more than Zammy, for sure.
Focus your efforts on the smaller ones. Focus your efforts on the smaller ones. It didn't like that.
Wanna know how many water runes are given in a 200 kill streak? I got you! The info's coming in hot. I just need to make sure I don't die. That's the one thing that we need to be very careful of. How many cannonballs at the minute? I think a really low amount, like sub a couple thousand.
It's changing its attack pattern.
Yeah, 1,600. Or sorry, 1,800. Feeling new on the water and drop, but not 80 daily tools for water. Sounds great. So, Critchia, the problem is the quantity is so low that it just... Genuinely, I have spent 15,000 water runes to get 6,000 from Glacor. The amount is, like, genuinely a pittance. It is really, really low. Like, that 6,000 water runes is, like, 10 drops. It's, like, absolutely insane. My first water rune drop here was, like, 150. It was not good at all. So, in theory...
The minions are dead and the shield is down.
Yeah, in theory, I'm on board, but...
It didn't like that.
Yeah, in actuality, not quite all that. How bad was there for irons? It kind of depends how you play. I think if you're an endgame iron, you'll probably be fine, because I feel like endgame irons end up with more GP than they could ever possibly spend. There are definitely some supply nerfs that aren't good. Like, I think... irons are gonna have to do a little more Slayer. Like, definitely Slayer has become more important. Because Slayer is the new best way to get, like, a lot of resources. And it's not that you'll have to get a lot of Slayer done, but you'll need to do enough Slayer to unlock these things. I just did a Zuck run with no full pages. Was the full page drop rate even changed? I didn't think it was. You might just be unlucky. That might not be because of the nerfs.
It's that giant beam. What enormous power. Good strike.
It wasn't. Unlucky. Congrats. We found the least lucky RuneScape player.
These glacites protect their master to the death. Kill the minions first. Kill the minions first.
Guys? I don't know what's going on. Boss died, I didn't. Does that mean that Golden Reaper is easier now? Technically, yeah. You got your first Solar Argo? Congrats, Kermuse. That's sick. Solar Argo is very fun. I'm so curious about Glacor. I'm telling you guys right now, though, I'm going to crash out. Like, big time, I am going to crash out. If I do a 200 kill streak at Glacor after they do this huge core drop rate buff, and I still don't get a core, like, that is... that is going to be the worst feeling in the world. Hello, Goat. Hello. Hi, Luigi. What's good? How we doing?
So much energy.
What made Golden Reaper easier? Well, like, technically speaking, right? Glacier cores are more common. Carapax staff pieces are more common. Raksha drops are more common. Except for the ones that got completely nuked. You know? Like, technically speaking, all of those things made Golden Reaper easier. You could have 8 Lang artifacts. I'm actually really curious about it. Like, what if I... Yeah, like, so far, this doesn't feel noticeably different, even though this was supposed to be, like... Oops. This was supposed to be Big Bertha, you know? This was supposed to be the big cores exist now reckoning. So, yeah, like, because here's the thing, right? I've said this before, but it has been a lifelong RuneScape dream of mine since the Arch-Glacor came out to get a multiple core 200 kill streak. Like, it's something I've always wanted to do.
Power from the smaller ones.
And I'm going to find it so funny if even once they massively giga buff the drop rates, if I still can't get one. I think the bar here is that I would like 2 cores in this streak. If I don't get 2 cores, 1 core I'm going to feel okay about. Because cores, you know, at least they exist. But if I get 0 cores, oh no. You know? That's not going to be good. 2 books, 1 core, no artifacts, and 500 kills. Wait, you've done 500 kills since yesterday? No way. Have you really? You've done 500 kills in a day. You might be a demon.
Good strike.
I mean, I'm impressed. Time to start the streak at 4K? Yeah, maybe that's what we need. The new mechanic Arch-Glacor other than the big mini at 250. Yeah, the HP scaling starts at 2,504? That's a fun RuneScape trivia piece. Or is it 2,503? Wait. It's not 2,500. It's some random ass number. It's, let me find it. Oh, where is it? It's not on this sheet. Is it 2,503? Where is it? Ugh, pain. Hold, I'm looking. I gotta find it now. It's such a weird enigma. Let's go exposed core. I actually don't know where it is. Oh, it's in here. It's in here. Exposed core. Here we go. At 2,503 in rage and above, the arms begin to scale. Someone put that in a RuneScape trivia. I guarantee you everybody, almost everyone except for this chat gets it wrong. And the minions are the same, right? Yeah, 2,503, I think. Yeah, 2,503. That's the enrage you want to look out for, chat. RS3 pub quiz win? I know, right? It'd be perfect.
That's the last one. Attack the Arch-Glacor.
Not to make excuses for lack of competency, but my desk is like in a slightly different position than it was yesterday, and I'm not loving it. That's not really an excuse. It's more just like, that's just my statement, all right? That's what we're going with.
Kid didn't like that.
I will say this though, in this current meta, magic feels so freaking good to use, man. Magic feels great. Making more GP and comments at Glacor than Zammy? I am definitely not. I am pretty sure, like, genuinely, that other than, like, edge cases like Solak, which, like, kinda count and kinda don't count, I think Zammy's still the best commons in the game somehow. How am I swapping autocast spells so quickly? Don't think I've seen you do it with your mouse. Wait, autocast spells? I only have one autocast spell. Oh, you mean this? Oh, I'm clicking it. Yeah, look. I'm literally just doing that. Wait, does that mean for an old man like me, I'm clicking manually so fast that someone can't follow it? Chat, I told you guys I was the GOAT. I wish swapping was more fluid. Yeah, I wish you could do it with a keybind. That would be pretty cool. You know, if you could just keybind it. The streamer is well known for macroing. True. I feel like the interesting thing about macroing and not macroing is I feel like if I did macro, I would be like the face of people proving that macroing doesn't make you a good PVMer. Do you know what I mean? That should close, by the way. I think it does. Thank you. Chat, I've been sealed in. Seen Karga's new overlay? I have. Just by making it larger, yeah. So I have a crop interface too. It's just a little less cropped than that, but yeah. It's really interesting because I mean, I'm the pioneer of the crop interface, but what I found is when I fully cropped my UI, like fully, some people actually found it harder to understand what was going on because they couldn't see all of my bars and all of my stuff. So I think there's a balance to be had between showing too much stuff and it's confusing and showing not enough. But yeah, it's really cool to see more people doing them. That makes me happy because I think in general they're a good idea. I mean, that's also why I use one, even though mine's pretty minor right now. But yeah, a lot of the feedback I got with my original crop interface is like, people would come in and ask, where's this? Where's this? Where's this? So if people are asking questions about it, that means it's not helping with visual clarity. It's not helping if people have to ask questions about it. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, I know. Bad news, Mr. Toucans. All of the tapping might be coming to an end soon. Because I'm retiring pretty soon. No, I kid. I hope I'm not retiring anytime soon. That would suck. What would I do? I'd be so bored.
You can't be in such close proximity to its core.
Some issues with visual clutter when playing. Kind of want to try your interface style. Cool. I mean, if you want to just yoink my interface, I think you probably can just type my name in and steal it. Why do you get rid of the bar that shows what buttons you click? The ability tracker? I got rid of it because it was lagging my game. Because it's not part of the game, right? It's an alt and toolkit plugin. And as much as I loved it and found it a useful resource, it was lagging my game. So it was making it hard for me to actually play. Kind of unfortunate. Am I on a 4K monitor? No, 2K. 2K, but it's also cropped down too. Hi, Sweet and Fluffy. Thank you so much for the 3 months coming in. I appreciate it. Did I retire my hardcore? Exclamation point plan. We'll tell you what I did with my hardcore. But no, it's not retired. It's on, You know in Star Wars, when you get injured and they put you in like one of those tanks to heal? It's just in the tank, all right?
They didn't like that. Move.
Yeah, bro is just sitting in a back to tank. That's code for I'm doing ports on it.
They didn't like that.
Oh my god, worst mechanic order in human history, bro. There we go. Check out magic, got 600 medals, what weapon should I buy? Gear and weapon. I would buy a Roar of Awakening and Ode to Deceit for less than 200 mil somehow. And then after that,
Nothing can withstand that amount of energy.
I would buy
War is certain death.
normal tectonic, I guess? Yeah, normal tectonic. Yeah, 2K is 1440p. But my stream is in 1080p. Because I have access to the 1440p Twitch beta, and it looked great. But it added so much stream delay that it was really hard to read chat and be reactive. And it actually made it really hard for me to have a good stream.
Strike.
Because, I mean, if you can imagine trying to have a conversation, but after someone asks you something, you can't reply for 30 seconds. Like, even 30 seconds is an unreasonably long time
Draws power from the smaller one.
for stream delay to be. Because my normal stream delay should be like... Honestly, it should be like a second or two, depending on where you're located in the world. Which is kind of cool, but yeah.
The foe is beaten.
What's my kill streak at? 92. Keep it going. Yeah, get a normal set of tectonic, blast diffusion boots, probably Cinderbane gloves. Yeah. Main hand, offhand. Should be good. For me in Ireland, it's like 2.4 seconds. Yeah, not bad. Just imagine that Calvite King clip in 2K resolution. Yeah, see, then I could have made the clips, I could have zoomed in on the death even more, you know? Thank you, no worries.
The Glacides are defending their master.
Always happy to help out with your account shopping list.
Good strike.
I always forget Temporal Anomaly. It's not good. I don't know why/how I managed to consistently forget it, but I clearly do.
Strike. It's that giant thing. Good strike.
Any drops yet? So far I just have an artifact, which is not great. I mean, we're not that far into the streak, but yeah, I'm kind of a little... I'm scared. I'm a little nervous that we don't have 11 cores yet, even though the drop rate got sextupled. Hi Ryan, how are you doing today? I'm doing okay. How are you? Pretty tired. I've had a very busy day. A long shoot today, lots of meetings, lots to do, but that's okay. I'm excited that I got to go live, and we are streaming today, and then after I end my stream tonight, I'm going for a run, which I'm kind of excited about because I haven't been out yet today. I've been cooped up all day.
Best approach is often the simplest.
And then, other than that,
Good strike.
yeah, we're good. I'm also not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow, so it might give me a bit of a chance to get a little bit of a little reset, which is good. And then we get geared up for a huge weekend where I haven't decided yet if I want to do a rebuilding challenge with the new economy or if I want to do a Nuzlocke with the new economy. We obviously do need to finish the 200 kill streak first, though. Have I done Unorthodox Care Pack, and how did I do it? Yeah, I did it 2 days ago. If you want to check, especially VODs, you can go to the VOD channel, and it's in there. What did I do? I just brought a Staff of Light EOF and full Crypt Lube. And Hellhound and Aegis Aura. I just stacked every damage reduction possible. And then the slam only lasts a minute before it times out. So it took me like 2 or 3 tries. Do I have Strava? I do have a Strava. I don't share it because I think you could find out, one, I share lots of pictures of my friends and I. And that's maybe not great. But I also, I think you'd be able to figure out where I live. Probably. Like, not city, but like close to where I live. But is there a way to set Strava in a way that I could share it on the internet safely? Because if there is, I'm down to try it out. I assumed there was not, yeah. Like, because I could go through all my posts and get rid of all my maps. But yeah, I would love to share my running journey with you guys. It's been really, really fun and enlightening, and it's been really good. But because basically the backstory is I used to be a pretty good runner like 10 years ago. And then I kind of stopped taking care of myself while I was grinding and scrappily fighting to be able to be a content creator. So even that whole time while I felt like I was still like a runner, I've recently gotten back into running, and oh my god, I'm starting from negative progress. So it's actually been really, really good for me. I have gotten to learn so much about myself, and it feels so much more rewarding training when it's actually really freaking hard. Because back when I used to run, I was the kind of person that would run like a decently fast half marathon without training at all. Because my like general fitness level was so high just from playing a million different sports. Because I used to, like, I was the person that played every sport. Like, I played soccer, I played volleyball, I played badminton, cross country, track and field. I'd run every distance from the 100 all the way to 3K. Like, that was my whole thing, was athletics. I rode, I did everything. So going from that to going off to university and then following that up by streaming for like a decade. How the mighty have fallen. So yeah, it's been fun getting back into running. Do my knees and ankles feel better? My knees and ankles feel fine, to be honest with you. They've kind of always been okay. Did I win? Nope. There's setting not share, start and finish. Yeah, I already do that, but that would still give you like the block I live on. Tips on strengthening calves. 2 things. 1, actually do calves. That's the hardest part. And then my second piece of advice to impart is stretch your calves. Calves work a lot better when they're not tight. No basketball though. No, I definitely do not play basketball. But yeah, so this summer I've been streaming for like a decade. Okay, let's get you to the retirement home. But yeah, no, it's been really good for me. It's been fun. Stand on your tiptoes like he does here? No, this was the RS Guy official height check. What do you mean? I'm not on my tiptoes. What? They're planted. I still have that mark on my wall, by the way. So you guys forever know how tall I am. Planted feet? Exactly. Ryan is 5'7". You know what? And proud. Not that short. Wowee. I'm honored. It's a perspective trick like they did in Lord of the Rings. Actual good reference, though. I will respect the good reference. That's how they made all the hobbits seem super, super short. Because it was all just like camera placement.
Focus your efforts on the smaller ones.
Dude, this has been such a terrible start to a kill.
Focus on the Arch-Glacor.
Okay, saved. Nice. How do I kill the minions so fast? Asking me that right after I have like the worst time in human history killing the minions. So generally, if I'm doing the minions properly, what I'll do is I will use Greater Chain with Chroming. That's what this is. It's got the Chroming perk on it. And what that does is it makes Greater Chain hit more enemies. So it'll actually hit the big guy and all of the minions. And then once I've done that, what I will do is I will either use Omni Power or my Roar of Awakening special attack. And either one should completely kill all of the minions. It's like kind of one of those two things. Hi, Marilyn Dota. How are you? Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. All right, chat. Have we gotten used to the setup being weird? Or are we still struggling? Are we still entrenched? No, we have not. Great.
Stand firm, World Guardian.
That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, well, it'll all be back to normal tomorrow. Or if I don't stream tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I will say I was pretty impressed at how good it looked with all of the lights on. I think I did a pretty decent job emulating the
React to its attacks accordingly.
double Omni? Bang. What do you got, free boss? Dude, where are the uniques, bro? We're almost at 100, chat. It's a little scary, isn't it? Oh, it'll be so sad when Ryan joins the retirement home and Odin won't be the only Grandmaster there. But I'm not a Grandmaster. I'm not good enough. I'm only 27 out of 44 right now. We got work to do. Now they're in the game out there. I hope style lock and rework critigen buffs. Oh man, I've flip-flopped on this so much because to me it's a big enough change for combat that you're kind of doing RuneScape 4. You know what I mean? Like, that's an XXL change. It changes so much about how top players specifically play the game. All the rest of us, I don't think it would matter that much, but... They give exactly what the drop rate buffs are. They kind of did and kind of didn't. Like, the exact numbers were given, but they were given in a format that is extremely well established as a little bit confusing. But yeah, I believe the wiki's got some updated drop rates and things. So, What we should think about now, I think, is
Faster attacks incoming.
what do we do if we don't get a core here? Like, what does it mean if we don't get a core here?
Is that giant thing?
Ready your defenses.
Okay, crazy thought. What if the core drop rate was changed, but the cap didn't change? So it doesn't actually matter that the core drop rate changed.
Kill the minions first.
No. We're gonna get like 3 cores in this chest. Don't even worry, chat. We're on the upswing. It's RuneScape, so it's possible. I mean, that's the kind of oversight I wouldn't be furious about. I'd be like, okay, fair enough, it happens, but also... I'd like some juice, please. Oh, this is kind of a slow kill. I don't know what happened. This is the first kill that's been slower than Master Time. What happened to me?
Not bad.
Did I win? Nope. The only option is to get a core. I actually do think... You know what? Jagex, if anyone from Jagex is watching, I think it would be really, really bad for your own PR if I didn't get at least 2 cores in this streak. So I would consider maybe doing a little tappity tapping to ensure that a core gets deposited into the chest. Is that a threat? No, it's not a threat. It's just it's a suggestion.
Good strike.
It's not really a threat per se. Blackmailing your employer is crazy. Not my employer. Saved. Yeah, it's a friendly recommendation. Exactly.
He didn't like that. Good strike.
Gotta say something like that right before you loot for the clip. Oh mon dieu! Sorry, I don't know why I become French when things aren't going very well, but I am working on it. Yeah, really? You guys think I'm like clip farming like the clip of like, oh, Ryan got a core right after saying that? But really, I'm clip farming the people that think I play on a special client and I would somehow be able to enjoy playing the game, but like living a lie for my whole life. Really, I'm clip farming them because you know that bad boy is getting shared. I think I'm French because you're surrendering to what's about to happen? Oh no. I see what you did there. So saying they didn't update the Jazz page to get 2? Actually, show of hands in chat. Has anyone done Carapac and received multiple Jazz pages in 1 kill? Yes, actually, yes. Maybe? Okay, maybe is a little unclear, I think. Per pile, just 1 so far. In a couple hours, I'm not sure. Did 2 hours of hardware yesterday? None. the 5 stream streak. Smart monkey, appreciate it. Yeah, that's interesting, actually. Yeah, so once we get to a 100 kill count, which is at, I think 2 kills, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check our drops. I feel like this happens every time I sunshine, bro.
The shield is falling. Attack.
Just lose the whole sunshine to mechanics. Kinda unlucky. Yeah, it should be 2 from 1 pile. Is what's supposed to be possible. Okay, so I just got all 3 bad mechanics back to back to back. So what that means is we're about to cook out of this.
React to its attacks accordingly.
Sunshina's Glacior's Q to become invulnerable. It's so interesting how polarizing that is, like, as a mechanic subset. I feel like sometimes people like dynamic bosses, but then when that dynamic boss makes it so that they can't do full damage at all times, it's like a big negative. I always find that interesting because it's kind of like, what's the solution there?
Can't dodge that.
Like, you kind of have to have one or the other. It's just more the boss immune spamming. I mean, it's per hit splat, right? Yeah. So if you hit splat the boss a bunch, you get an immune spam. Yeah. I also know though too that if you're doing lower in rages, there's no counterplay because you're just getting every mechanic once, and sometimes you don't get the slow mechanics. That I very much get. Whereas at higher in rages, there's like actual counterplay to it. Because based on the order of specs you get, you know what's coming. Loki, like, do you like the mechanics? I miss when no one knew what they were doing at Solag. Dude, if you want to go back to like what it was like to do Solak in 2017, just watch me doing the perfect Solak achievement from last stream. Or sorry, from 2 streams ago. It was not good. Did I win? Nope. Am I planning on finishing the 200 kills today? At my current kill speeds, that would mean doing another like many hours of Glacor. So no, my guess is that we will finish the 200 kill streak on Friday to set up for a Nuzlocke or challenge for Saturday, Sunday. That'd be my guess. Your mask will be 2017 Solak, or is the skill level improved too much? Yeah, that's something that isn't talked about that much. I am a pretty, like... I'm a pretty firm believer that one of the reasons why it's hard to give people a boss like release day Solak is because people are so much better than they were back then. They just are. And I know old schools had kind of a similar PVM renaissance, and they're going through kind of the same thing, where it's hard to balance certain things because top players are so good. And take it beyond that. Not only are top players so good, they're so much better than average players.
It didn't like that.
Also, I want you guys to know, I'm currently not calling myself a top player, but I will once I get Grandmaster. Where I am 27 out of 44. Alright? I've heard the dialogue that I shouldn't be not calling myself a top player. But I still have something to prove. Which is that I have 2 friends that are good at Zamorak. That is what I must prove to consider myself a top player.
Kill the minions first. No point attacking until you kill the small ones.
Defenses are up. Focus on the smaller one.
No way did Big Bertha just 1 HP tank a double Omni Power from the boss. Yeah, I mean, part of it too isn't even like it would be hard to make a boss that hard, because I don't think it would be. This is like not really a hot take, but it's more of a design and like a game dev thing. And this was something that one of the senior developers at Jagex talked to me about when I was helping with the mascot design for hard mode. And it was something that really, really stuck with me, which was instead of asking how hard is this, how hard is this, how hard is this, a lot of it was how does this feel? And the piece of wisdom that was imparted on me from one of the senior RuneScape devs, not the lead for hard mode Nikatra, but who was like in the room at the time, was that sometimes it's not about making it hard, it's about making it feel satisfying to complete. So instead of making it hard for endgame players so that the endgame player feels like they're rolling a boulder up a hill, it's make it satisfying to complete so an endgame player can do it and feel like they're really smart and feel like they're really good and feel like they're really, you know what I mean? So it's almost a secondary question, but maybe it's not, is it possible to make a boss as hard as really Solak? Maybe it's, is that actually what the player base wants? Because a lot of top players that talk about wanting something really hard, what they actually want is to overcome something that feels hard. They don't actually want hard. They want feel good about being good, about overcoming something that feels like it's difficult. So yeah, that's definitely something that stuck with me. And like a lot of the rooms that I'm in now when talking about things, it's a good reminder that is it easy? Is it hard? How easy, how hard is less important than how does it feel to complete. So yeah, anyway. RC, GM team has 100 kills with no double pages. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. Is my Grimoire on? It wasn't on the last bunch of kills. Because I'm an idiot. Top player, by the way. I'm the #1 idiot. But yeah. And I'll give you an example there too. Like some of the mechanics that were being discussed for hard mode Nikatra, which was one of the bosses that I got to help out with, would have made it way harder. But they would have also made it less fun to complete. But yeah, anyway, it very, very much changed my perspective on the job that the game devs have to do. Is this kill 100? It is! And then we're gonna check and see how much broker we are than last time we did this. Yeah, obviously full credit goes to the team for Sanctum, but yeah, I was really, really proud of how Nikatra turned out. I was really, really happy with it. I've had things too that have turned out not the way I wanted them to. It's like anything, right? Sometimes you hit the nail on the head, and I feel like I kind of got lucky with Sanctum, where it was like that was my first thing. And then there have been some other ones, but those are stories for other times. Maybe in like 3 years we could talk about that. Remind me 2030. All right, that's 100 kills. Let's take a little comparison. Okay, 200 kill streak, Glacor, RS Sky, VODs. Bro, how many 200 kill streaks have I done? No, it has to be on the VOD channel. No. No. This was from yesterday. This isn't helpful. Okay, I'm just going to the VOD channel. I'm going in, chat. I'm going in. It was day like 100 and something. 170 something? It was right around here. Here, nice. Found it. Let's go to 100. Thank you for the primer. Been hesitant to jump into hard mode to catch it. I know melee is good for speed times. That's what I'm most geared for. You could do it. Melee and Akatra, it's not easy by any account, but it's cool. Okay, so it's actually the day after this, 178. So this would be day 179. Sick. Yeah, perfect. All right, what's the kill? $91. Okay, let's go to here, maybe? Let's see if this is 100. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that I didn't prepare screenshots. 97. Do I go back? I do. Oh, sick. Okay, nice. Yeah, we may as well be perfect here. 98. 99. This is kill 100. Okay. Chat, anyone want to predict how much worse or better the loot is presently? I am guessing we are 50 mil under now than we were on this 200 kill streak. Yeah, that was my 100 kill streak pop-up. Chill to the bone one. Okay, so in live, we have 172 mil. And a few months ago, at the same kill streak, we had 244. Oh my god. Okay, it feels like it's widening a bit. Like the gap between, because we were consistently 20% under. Now we're more than 20% under. Yeah, that's more than 20%. Yeah. We're 70 mil under. Whew. All right. Let's keep going. We're 70 under. Let's see where we end up, I suppose. Hi, T-Rick. Thank you for 33 months. I appreciate it. Where are you? Did you move? No, I'm making a video for the RuneScape channel for a mascot to like kind of get people a little hyped. And they wanted me to do them with a white backdrop. And because of that, there's a white backdrop in my room. And it took me like 2 hours to set it up, so I didn't want to tear it down just for my stream, only to have to set it up again for tomorrow. So yeah, we got a backdrop today. I will also say it looks significantly better than what it looks like now in the actual video, because in the actual video, it's actually lit properly. We lit it with the sun. Look how bright it is. But yeah, they wanted this kind of video, so I attempted to deliver what they wanted. You're in heaven. Yeah, I want it. Look, can you blame me for wanting to visit my hardcore Iron Man? Karen makes it feel like you're sitting too close to the camera. Yeah, a little bit. I have a very limited space to work with. We're not in a streamer house, friends. This is the room I sleep in. It's a small bedroom. So we work with what we have, right? Can you edit a CSGO flashbang into it? Sure. I'm actually not editing it at all. Will they put cat ears on you? But maybe, I don't know. Jim. Hi, Anna. How are you? You need a nap? Fair enough. I guess that's reasonable. Kind of you enjoyed getting easy K by doing melee hard mode, so I might be the right person for melee catcher. Oh, you definitely are. Yeah, you'll be perfect for it. I'm gonna get a core at 132. Oh, I got a core at 132 on the last streak. Okay, well, then we'll have to find another 200 kill streak to compare it to. This is why the VOD channel's nice. Like, we definitely have a frame of reference. Dude. I guess I could take 4 wand resets in a row. I guess if you insist. I actually did. That's 4. That's 5 in a row. What is my rotation? All right. We ended up with 5 wand resets.
Faster attacks incoming.
Let's go. Feels very streamer house potential though. I think it would actually be very cool to live in a streamer house. Like, I know the logistics of it are probably absolutely terrible, but like, I haven't really had like a travel era yet. Maybe I can convince Anna to travel the world with me as we stream from random shacks. That'd be pretty cool. We could have like a streamer shack. Oh, she's still here. Never mind. Chat, it's off. It's off. Did I win? Yeah, so we're actually doing significantly worse than we were before. When the okay, make sure we the house he was about to buy. Calling it a house is a bit generous. It was a floating garage. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna judge Marvel because Anna and I looked at possibly getting a house when I moved to the States to live with her. Yeah. The options are we spend the rest of our lives paying to the rent overlords. That's option 1. And then option 2 is dilapidated shotgun shack. And the crazy part about the state of things is I think we'll consider both. I mean, to be fair, I do think copium that is going to get a bit better in the next few years, because almost every government in the world right now is currently in the process of building housing. Which is very considerate, because no, it's not for us. It's so that our random like rich uncle can buy a second and a third home. to rent to us. That's very important. No, you see. That's the way it needs to be. Looks like all those ads need to be bumped up. Yeah, maybe I gotta crank the ad rate.
From above.
No. When someone tells me they got a house, I'm not ever like, let's see the house. Is it nice? I'm like, you're cooking. Good on ya. That is the extent of the commentary. Heard there gonna be more ads? Perfect! Thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. That's very kind. That is by far the best way to support my streaming and content. Dropping a free primer. Very much appreciate it. Dude, I'm killing the boss so much faster now that I've remembered to turn my Grimoire on after like 20 kills of not having it on.
Good strike.
It's crazy. Like, you'd think that it actually makes a difference or something, but I thought it was like a hoax. But it clearly works, right? Did I win? Nope. It's built above a road. It's a single floor built between two existing houses. You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like a house. Nah, a win is a win is a win. I don't care. I don't care how sketchy it is. A win is a win. Watch an ad a day to get your streamer a box under a bridge? True. You're gonna go suffer at Karabakh? I hope you learn lots. My coworker has a mortgage and earns 25K a year. How's that possible? So that's one of the scary things about current home ownership in a lot of places. There are places where you only have to put 5% down. So what happens is, and this is insane to me, that you should not be allowed to do this, especially in a world where financial literacy is low. So for 20 grand, 25 grand, you could take out a mortgage on a $500,000 house that you could spend the next 25 years paying off or trying to pay off. Like, it is, it is crazy. And people just look at the monthly payment. It's like, it's a 20-year term. Yeah, it's a little spooky out here.
Sunder the arms. It's your only hope.
50-year term? Okay, surely there are no 50-year mortgages. I hope, bro, I hope. But
This might just work.
maybe there are. There's no way that's allowed in Canada. I hope. Your price has gone nuts here. Yeah, that's why I was looking with Anna at buying. If we wanted to rent like an apartment, it would literally be cheaper per month to buy the apartment. Like by a significant, it'd be like 50% cheaper. It's absurd. It's actually crazy.
Reacts to its attacks accordingly.
Some states have 50-year mortgages. Really?
Beam.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was an option. All right, Anna, new plan. We pick one of those states with a 50-year mortgage option. And then we cook. But yeah, I mean, it's actually had a pretty big impact on the streaming economy too, like the current global economy. Like, the way that content creators monetize is, in a lot of the instance, you monetize with kind of surplus money that other people have, but because it's so expensive to live currently, there's like a lot less of that, and that's like the most reasonable thing in the universe. I've said it before, there are a million more important things that anyone should spend money on before spending money on streamers or creators or anything like that. So it's kind of one where, like, yeah, a good reminder that there's a reason why I treat subbed and non-sub people very much equally, and it's because I don't know everyone's situation, but no one should feel obligated to subscribe. It's hard out here, man. You are our therapist? Oh, that's scary. Oh no, we don't want that. Wait, if I'm your therapist, can I charge $200 an hour? Let's go! Is it gonna be banned? Something very similar. That called the stripper index. Oh, is it an index used to track people's disposable income? Yeah, I think I've heard of that before. Yeah, where, yeah, I got you. I mean, definitely not one to have a discussion about, but yeah, it checks. It's the same thing, right? Effectively. Is my camera moving? Okay, so my setup is really sketchy right now, and my camera is mounted very, very, very questionably. I kind of did the, you know when you're like getting a PC and you're like, screw it, I'm gonna buy the nice GPU. I'm breaking the budget with the GPU, and then you realize that you don't have any cooling or a case, so you like literally just run your computer out of a cereal box until you can get a case. That's effectively what I did with my camera setup, all right? So the case is not good at all. Oh, sorry, the stand is not good at all. And fortunately for me, the nice people at Elgato took one look at my setup and they are sending me a mounting solution for my entire setup. So shout out to the nice people at Elgato. Soon my camera won't be wobbling around. Oh my goodness, Meffy, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much for gifting out 5 people subs so they don't got to deal with ads or anything like that. It means an absolute ton. Helps this stream a lot too. Thank you. Give out subs to Random and Sammy and SJ Beanaz and Tiz Talk Rex and Bokaj. All 5 of you guys, welcome to the sub squad. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing. And emotes that are mostly used to bully me. Can't forget about those. I genuinely thought you set up some sort of face tracking. Yeah, people have said that before. It's like, wait, do you have like some fancy like gimbal that fall? Nope. I have questionable structural integrity in a dream. I will say this though. It hasn't fallen yet. Look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. She has not fallen yet. Did I win? Nope. Disco Love, thank you for the primer. I appreciate it. Is that why we ran out of money for a tall streamer? Yeah, we blew the budget on a nice camera. I wanted you guys to be able to see every single pore. Every sub goes into leg lengthening. Oh man. I would rather be a short king my whole life than have that done. But yeah, that's funny. How about my office chair fell off, so I put a sock over it, join the two together? I mean, I don't know that he's still using it, but he might be. But when I got a new microphone, I sent Cash my old microphone. Like, I just shipped it to the UK. Just so that, like, yeah, because it was an upgrade for him. You know, it's kind of like the sibling pass it down thing, right? Where, like, I'd always get my brother's hand-me-downs, and then if I had a younger sibling, usually my stuff would go to my cousins, if any of it was desirable. So I sent him a microphone, and I remember he asked me about a pop filter. This is like probably like 8 years ago, and he asked me about like if it needs a pop filter, if it has a pop filter, which is just like a little, like on this microphone, it's just the screen works as one, but it gets rid of your hard-hitting plosives, which are your P and your B sounds. In a lot of mics, they can come in a little loud. And at that point, I remembered, I said, Cash, you're not going to like this. For the last 5 years, instead of a pop filter, I've been using a wool cross-country ski sock. Just throw a sock on it. It literally does the same thing. It was a clean sock, at least. But yeah, that is my genuine recommendation, depending on which microphone you have, is if you're trying to ball on a budget, you do not need a pop filter, just use a sock. It will literally do the same thing, I promise you. I did not send him the sock too. No, maybe I should have, but... The best mic setup I know from a YouTuber? I will check it after the kill. Give me a second. Does one spec work in Sunshine? It doesn't get boosted, but it's still worth using in Sun because it does so much damage. I'm also like presently doing my I'm doing my absentee rotation where I'm not really thinking too hard about what buttons I'm hitting. We're in autopilot. In autopilot, I can speak.
They didn't like that. They didn't like that.
Hi, DPS. Great work on your video, by the way. I loved your use of rune apps. It was really, really, really thoughtful and impressive. Dude, okay. Glacor, this is... I'm falling off big time. Like, yesterday I was like, oh wow, we're only 20%... We're way, way under now. Alright, what is this streamer setup? Okay, here's the thing that I don't understand. Okay, I get parts of this, right? Speaker good, mouse good. Why is the mouse pad not... The mouse should go be on the mouse pad. The microphone, here's what I don't understand. That isn't just a microphone. That's a microphone with a shock mount. So... Is it suspended in the shoebox so the shock mount still works? That's what I'm confused about. Because you'd argue you don't need the Kleenex box with the shock mount. So I guess it's just to angle it? That's cool. But yeah, no. It's a really good reminder to you that, like, if you're looking to get into content creation, it's like literally any other hobby that could be considered an expensive hobby. Where everyone knows someone that decides, hey, I want to get into mountain biking, and they buy a $5,000 mountain bike that they use twice. Streaming is kind of the same thing. There is no limit to how much tech stuff you can get, but the differentiation between you succeeding and not succeeding is in most cases not nearly as related to the things you have. I'm dead. Oops. So much as the, yeah, it's not nearly as important about the things that you have so much as the work you put in, the content you make. Chat, I signed. Any rubs yet? Nothing good. You buy a better mic to hate your voice less? Yeah, so most of my setup upgrades came when I was starting out. What I would do is 1 month per year, I would say any money I make this month is going right back into my setup. And I kind of gradually upgraded my setup over the years. I think that's a really good way to do it. You can work your way up the ladder, and a lot of stuff retains its value pretty well too. I remember when I graduated from high school, my mom wanted to get me a grad gift, and the only thing I could ask for is like, I wanted a webcam I could use. So she got me a webcam. And then when I swapped to a camera, I now like still have a use for that camera. But if I'd wanted to, I could have sold it and got back everything that was spent on it. Yeah, I think for a lot of content creation stuff, there's a lot of extra stuff that is really, really awesome and really nice to have, but is it needed to start? No.
No point attacking until you
And I
kill
think
the small
that's really what it
ones.
comes down to.
Its defenses are up. Focus on the smaller ones.
Like, I absolutely love my camera, and then I get to stream with a fancy DSLR. Would I be a less successful streamer if I'd used a webcam this whole time? I don't think so. There are also like certain levels to it as well, in the sense that like you need to make sure that like I don't think anyone watches or doesn't watch my stream because my mic sounds okay versus really good versus, you know? It's just as long as it isn't offensive to the ears or the eyes, your personality will do the rest.
Good strike.
Just a little minor disagreement with an ice pillar, yeah. The ice pillar didn't agree with my take. I watch you on mute for that reason. Wait, do you actually? No, you're trolling. Wait, but my feelings. What about my feelings? If you're doing ASMR, the mic... If you're not doing ASMR, the mic doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, exactly. How goes the PVM boss? It's going well, Caboose. Okay, I'm out of Adren Pots. And Hardcore Iron Man lives. Mostly right now I'm out of Adren Pots. I'm gonna fix that really quick. Mostly because I don't know how to fix the Hardcore Iron Man lives thing. I hate it here. Okay. Where is my herbology preset? That looks like it could be a herbology preset. What am I missing? I'm out of La Arbuck? Arbuck. Big Arbuck guy. Let me tell you. Okay, wait. How many Adren Pots do I have? 350. Oh, we're cooking, dude. Yes. Okay, nice. Wait. Oreo Coast? Wait, what happened to the toast? What happened to the toast? Wait, that's kind of sad. Wait, why is this preset this? 1 second. I need my herbology cape and my botanical outfit. I don't care about anything else. Great, let's go. The entire botanist outfit? Yeah, including the mask with the add-on. Seen funny mic guy on TikTok prove that quality doesn't always matter? I mean, sometimes it's an aesthetic. I will say, I know a lot of people that intentionally have mics that like get blown out a lot. There is all that I get for SMSAB Glockstar is able to get before some of SC magic. Yeah, so there's a big difference between live streaming and yeah, that's a really good point too. Between live streaming audio and like video audio, it is really easy to get good crisp video audio because you can do things in post. Yeah, like the benefit of using like a mixer and like an external program and whatever else It's basically that you get post-processed sounding audio live. But yeah. All right. I'm stoked to be an adrenaline renewal haver. Anything cool I could do for my jam team? Some of the relics you can get. Like the fishing and cooking one. Someone got a frozen coral leg drop? I need names. I got shooters everywhere. Basically, Gupard can travel. It was Diane? Okay. That's less good. Gupard, it's off. It's off. Great. Can find a list or Reddit. I've never been trying to skim through YouTube videos on JM progress. Oh, for my group Iron Man? I mean, if you wanted to watch the VODs of the whole series are out. If you're looking for YouTube videos, they're still coming out. How many overloads do you guys think I have? Hopefully a lot. Overload. I have 800 unfinished salves. Okay, so to finish them... Do I go to Madame Overload Lady? Is that all I do? Can I use them on a well? No? Okay. I'm going to Madame Overload Lady. Looking at relics I can unlock for them. So it's anything without a level check. So I think Fury of the Small is one you can get for them. The fishing and cooking one is one you can get for them. All right. Hello, Madame Overload. Wait, Erithor's Bane. That's pretty sick. Was that for Unorthodox Solak? What's for... Wait, you get Erithor's Bane for getting perfect Solak? You know what? Fair enough. Wait, which other ones got added? I know there are a lot of them. It's not in the... Okay. Perfect. Why isn't it in the thing? Life is so irredeemably hard. I wanted to see all of the things. But all right. You know, we've got a lot of emotes. I'm mildly intoxicated, and I think you should add this to our collection. Okay, here's the deal. Fan of Toucans. Here's what we're going to do. You are welcome to remain in the community. What I would like is I would like no more emote requests from you for the next 24 hours. If you could do that, that would be very appreciated. Anybody smell that? It smells like Short King is here. Dude, life is a coin flip. Oh, here they are. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. Wait, some of these are kind of sick, though. Gold Defeater, yup. Daredevil, yup. Gold Daredevil. The one that speaks for perfect Raksha. Oh, so I got a bunch of these. The Shadow Colossus, Erithor's Bane, the Blightbound. The Earthshaker? I like the Earthshaker title. Oh, that's cool. The bad... Wait, so I have the Bad Omen. Nikatra's Lament? Wait, so I have almost all of these. Echo of the RS guy? The Bad Omen. Wait, I actually love that title. That's cool. That's a nice title. I like that a lot, actually. All right, we've got enough overloads. I'm gonna go kill stuff if you guys are amenable to that idea. I just think it's killing stuff o'clock, you know? I gotta buy more penance powder, though. Says Feet Finder Man. No, okay, so Feet Finder was not made by me. I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, no, Feet Finder is outside of my, like, sphere of influence. It really is. If you, like, go through the RS Guys cinematic universe, Feet Finder is, like... It's not in the, like, original, you know? It's not canon. What about the original name for the site? What, the rsguybangs.com? What, that was against my will. That wasn't my doing either. I wouldn't have named it that. Show the video actually RC staff. You made them all cry? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna send all of the messages, by the way, in the next little bit. I've been absolutely slammed with a masket, but the next time I have a chance, I wanna personally thank everyone too. All right, let's go. So, do you guys think I actually complete a 200 kill streak and don't get any cores? I don't think it's possible, right? Wasn't this the whole point of buffing the core drop rates? You know, this isn't gonna happen. I shouldn't think like that. We're gonna get cores, chat. Do you know how unlucky you have to be to tactically wait for like a huge drop buff and then still not get the thing? It's not happening. What's the kill streak at? Like 100 and something, like a humble 100 and something. Not even that much. The kill streak right now, it's like, it's in its infancy.
It's that giant beam.
Ooh, I almost died there. That was kind of cool. That would have been nuts, actually. I did the math, and core is a 100% chance of a 200 kill streak. Okay, and everyone that knows math knows that that means it's guaranteed, right, Elliot?
Good strike.
Is it actually 100%? Like, obviously, I know you're not saying it's guaranteed, but, like, you know what I mean. Because, like, I believe it. I actually would have guessed it was over 100%.
You can't attack it while the smaller ones are nearby. Good strike.
Is this boss harder than Zuck? It depends on your enrage. At this enrage, no. At the higher enrages, yeah, definitely. Did I win? That's not a core. I didn't actually do any math. Oh. Elliot, but I trusted you. You're pretty well known in the community as like an individual that knows things, you know? Like, if this was like, if the RS Guy United community was like a village, like just imagine it was like a village in like a fantasy world, shouldn't be too hard to imagine. I feel like you would be the sage, you know? Not because you're old, because you're knowledgeable. I would let Elliot slide. Math is hard. It's not hard for Elliot, though. That's the problem. Like, I know that Elliot could bang out the core math in less than 8 seconds of dedicated thought. I heard that if you do a 48-hour Crosis stream, you're guaranteed a full set of Crypt Bloom. Wait, you're guaranteed Crypt Bloom, or you're guaranteed to end up in a crypt? Because that would be my last stream. That would be the end.
These glaze heights protect their master to the death. Kill the minions first.
New streamer set up from the crypt? See, now you got me wishing I was using the green screen right now. You could put me in a crypt. I used to stream with the green screen every day. That was mostly because I was in like a really, really sketchy college dorm. And I feel like I don't know that I would have gotten judged for my room, but I didn't want to worry about it, you know? Green screen is nice for that. Don't like your room, you can make whatever room you want. It's a pretty sweet deal. And look at me now. We've moved on up in the world. A pretty impressive ascension, to be honest. Like, if you really think about it, right? We went from green screening out our room to a white blanket. Oh, yeah. The glow up is irredeemable.
It didn't like that.
You should expect slightly more than 1 core, according to the wiki. Okay, but are we accepting the possibility that the wiki is lying? With the green screen, you could fake a white screen. So that's actually that was the first thing I tried yesterday when I was setting up for this. Before going out and buying a white screen and mounts and everything. It didn't look nearly as good. You could tell it was a green screen. Just because the lighting of it is slightly different too. It didn't look perfect. It looked like something was off. Did I win? Nope. Going from nothing to something from for RS3 will be a generational story. Hey, we take those. This guy had green screen in his room while it was clean and then it got caught and it was messy behind the green screen. I have thought about doing that before. Because you guys, back in the day, you guys used to yell at me to make my bed when my bed was in the frame. So what I would do is, yeah, like I genuinely thought about doing that. I was mostly going to do it as a bit though. Like I was going to do it and then as a joke, I was going to like knock over the green screen. And then you guys were going to see my like super messy room behind it. This was many years ago, obviously.
Certain death, I suggest a quick exit.
Oh my god, dude. Glacier, you're the worst. Is Ryan streaming from the back rooms? No, I'm in my usual spot.
Kill the minions first.
Alright, there's something I need to come clean about, chat. I'm actually in a temporary setup because I invested very heavily in Arch-Glacor. And when they told me they were going to short it, I thought that they were talking about my height. And I lost everything. This is the only way I could pay for cat food for Pippin.
That must have caused some damage.
Tell my grandkids about these streams how people from different countries around the world knew me. That's actually totally fair. That's one of the things though. Like, I feel like if I ever retire from streaming, I don't know that like I feel so built to be a streamer. I don't know that anything else I accomplish in my life is gonna be as like satisfying and enjoyable and fulfilling to me. Do you know what I mean? That's like genuinely one of my greatest fears. Is like, if there comes a time where I'm not able to do this anymore, I genuinely don't know what I would do. Because to me, like, this is me, you know? I don't know what I would do. Like, I don't know what I could come up with that would feel like this. Save the game as your next goal? Don't worry, team. I'm working on it. You went all in on Arch-Glacor? Oh no. $11 mil? Guarantee you that would have been 300 mil before the changes. Doing OnlyFans? I don't know that that would hit the same as streaming, you know? What am I doing to save the game? So what I did is, you know, yesterday you were talking about all your suggestions for Melee. What I did is the first thing I did, I set an alarm first thing in the morning, woke up, deleted all of it.
Faster attacks incoming.
You're welcome, future of RuneScape. No, Modshogun, what I'm actually doing is I'm shamelessly promoting a mascot till the ends of the earth because I think it's a great boss. And I think it's the best boss in RuneScape. And I will be there on August 4th watching the world's first race to world first on the RuneScape Twitch channel at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The air grows colder yet.
The world first race to world first is a bar. It's true though. It is. It's the first race to world first that we've ever had, as long as you delete the VOD from from July 4th, 2022. Which, like, that sounds like a fake date anyway. Who in their right mind would have a big boss come out on America Day? That's a day for America things. Now, what's going on, Shogun? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good day today.
It didn't like that.
It's Monday, right? What, the Amascot World First Race is a Monday, yeah.
Energy from the glaciates to shield it.
Today is not a Monday. Although, I am not the right authority on knowing what day it is. There have been full streams where I will say, like, Happy Sunday, and it's a Friday. You guys will go along with it for the whole day, and then at the end of the stream, I'll be like, all right, I won't be live tomorrow because it's Wednesday, I've got volleyball. And then at that point, you guys all call me a dumbass collectively. So, To be fair, I've never had a good concept of a weekend because one, prior to this year, I haven't done a lot of like repeated scheduled plans with friends that would require a concept of a weekend. And two, prior to this year, I didn't have like an actual like slightly more, I don't want to say real job because like I think content creation is a real job and it's a super full-time job, but you know what I mean. So all of the days and the weeks and the months would kind of all bend into each other. And it's a little less like that now, which I actually think is, I think it's been good for me. Oh, I just reprisal another 3. No! That one wasn't my fault. That one was just a Devo proc. That one was not my fault. That was the game's fault. I wish it was Monday, then I'd have more time to finish the stuff I'm working on.
The Arch-Glacor has been bested.
Do your volleyball? I'm a beach volleyball player. Yeah, I play beach volleyball with my friends every Wednesday. It's very fun. I also played indoor, like, non-beach volleyball over the winter. Did you ever miss Arch-Glacor release day? No, for 2 reasons. One, I'm very jaded from that day. One, because I got DDoSed for the first time ever, I believe, on Arch-Glacor release day. So my stream got kind of bungled. And two, at 250 in Rage, when the bolstered glaciate was bugged and was like one-shotting the boss or whatever, you know what I did? I stopped and waited. And I said, guys, I don't want to mess with any bug abuse. Like, this is obviously not intended. I'm just going to wait for a fix. So in the middle of my huge release day stream, I completely stopped pushing. And then you know what happened after that? To all of the bug abusers, all the people that just let the boss one-shot itself, get a leg up in the race, nothing. And that was the day I vowed that I will never be a law-abiding citizen ever again. That was when I decided crimes were the only way forward for me. And since then, we've been doing way better. Can we go to the pub on the 3rd of August? I'm not drinking, but yeah, I could get dinner or something on the 3rd of August or go out for drinks, whatever, yeah. We literally could. I get in Sunday morning. I'm around all day. I'm not doing anything. I might go for a run. That might be the one thing I do, just to see the sights a little bit. Because a lot of the time when I'm in Cambridge, I'm either at a hotel or I'm at Jagex HQ, and I like actually don't go outside. And I know Cambridge is like a beautiful town, so I might touch some grass at some point. But yeah. Are you promoting crime? No, no. Promoting crime would be telling other people to do crime, which is, for legal reasons, not what I'm doing. I'm merely recounting, I'm regaling you with the history of my past life. You're streaming a mascot on the official Arch channel, but am I able to co-stream on my channel? Oh, that would be really cool. I doubt I'm allowed to. So is co-streaming when you go live on 2 channels at once? I don't know that we have the ability to do that. Oh, that would be really fun though. Ooh, okay. You know what? I might ask. It's gonna be a no. It's gonna be the biggest no in human history. But technically that would put more eyes on the boss, I think. But it also might split the viewership. I need to think for myself if it's actually a good idea. One thing I will be doing though is I haven't talked about this yet, but this will be happening, and I'm quite excited about it. But one of the things I'll be doing is, as part of the, like, because I've signed with Elgato for a year, to be one of their partners, and they have been kind enough, like, the way that it works is, like, they want me to make content for them, obviously, as part of the agreement, and they've given me, like, complete freedom to do whatever crazy ideas pop into my head. And one of the things I wanted to do is, while I'm away for a mascot, I want to still be able to stream. So I believe they're gonna send me a bunch of cool tech that I can bring with me, so that even if it's like from the hotel or whatever, I will be able to give you guys a mascot streams. Which, honestly, kind of cool. Feel pretty good about that. I was basically like, so I'm traveling and I won't have my streaming set up. And they were like, say less. So there will be streams in some capacity while I'm away. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to look like. I don't know exactly where they're going to be. There might be from the Jagex HQ gaming cave. They might be from my hotel. But that's something I like usually wouldn't do. But they straight up made it possible, which is pretty cool. Exclamation point Elgato. Do an Elgato sponsored bar crawl. You know what? I think if I was like very genuine about wanting to do that, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be approved. I don't know. We're still so early into the relationship that I don't know exactly where the line is. And I'm not too curious to figure out exactly where it is immediately, because I did spend 2 years trying to make this partnership happen. So it is slightly important. But yeah. No, so far they've been awesome. They've been really, really good about just enabling me to do whatever I want. From a creativity standpoint, obviously. Not like go rogue, commit crimes, but like make the things that are interesting to you. Do I have to claim my chest? Yes, you do. If you don't claim your chest, you'll get old rates. And nobody wants old rates. Not even Mod Shogun. This has not been my best kill. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. Are you cereal? And if so, can I have some? I skipped dinner to kill a boss on RuneScape. My pre-stream meal was a s'more I made in the microwave. And you know what? Beyond that, it was actually delicious. Like, this isn't even a sad story. Wait, ready? Let me do this again. Kill him with the cores? Get a cool... Nope. Didn't work. That's one of the best advertisements for a business. Yeah, I mean... I've been saying this. I went after them. They didn't approach me. Yeah, this wasn't one that they wanted. This was one that I wanted. It really is microwave s'more season. Well, here's the thing too. I would prefer to do a fire s'more, like an actual s'more. The problem is, my lovely wife is a burn nurse. And I feel like through her, I have learned that a high percentage of her patients, what happens is the night starts with a little s'more action, and it ends by getting flown to a specialized burn hospital. So,
Not bad.
you know, we try to go a little easy on the incendiary IRL situation, just in general.
It's summoning reinforcements.
Strike now.
That's also why I wanted them to put arson into RuneScape. Because, like, I feel like IRL, it's just a little dangerous, you know? It's not what you want to do. But, like, enter fantasy role-playing game. Perfect! Why is Ryan back on Calvite King Depression food? I mean, the honest truth is, one, it's the same packet of marshmallows and graham crackers. Oh! Oh! Ha! Oh, we're juiced! Holy moly, did you see that? Oh, that was so freaking calculated, bro. But yeah, no, mainly it's that the depression is still ongoing. Like, it's not like I got my hardcore Iron Man life back. I'm still pretty sad about it. That was a rough day. I'm still getting messages like someone passed away. Like, I'll wake up and every morning someone will be like, just saw the video. I'm so sorry for your loss. One of these days, that clip of me dying to Calvite King is going to pass 20,000 views. Do you know how hard it is to get a Twitch clip to 20,000 views? Twitch has no discoverability whatsoever. Like, that is so ridiculously difficult to do. Like, that's going to be like the most viewed clip in the RuneScape directory for years, probably. It's at 17,000. I know. That's crazy. That is literally the most viewed Twitch clip this channel has ever produced. And I've been a streamer for 12 years. Hi, Fuss. Thank you so much for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Glazor, thank you for the rune. Just kidding. Or Calcum sausage. Delectable. Keep it going. Most RS clip is Wait getting 1 million Vindicta KC. To be fair, I did have to nuke all my clips when copyright stuff happened, but... Wait, my hardcore death from 4 or 5 days ago is the second most viewed RuneScape clip of all time? No way. There's no way. No, I don't believe you. No, there's no... No, RuneScape directory. Hold. No, no shot. That can't be real. Of all time? Like, obviously not counting old school, because that doesn't count. All time. Okay. Old school, old school, old school, old school. Deadman mode, old school. That's RuneScape. What is this? Okay, that's RuneScape 3. No, this was... Wait, I was in this one too. This was Pup losing out on the world first Zamorak kill because he disconnected. So that's number 2. Okay. Turn on featured only at your number 2. Well, okay, I mean, we should go all time. We should go all time. That is not RuneScape. I don't think. Yeah, 1 million Vindicta kills is 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Is it actually 4? It might be. It might be the 4th most viewed RuneScape clip of all time. That's the same as that clip. Shawnee leaving would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Duty getting a drop 6. I think we're 7. Yeah, we're 7. The 7th most viewed RuneScape 3 clip of all time is from 5 days ago. Chat, run it up. Oh, I missed Exegor's falling asleep. Hold, let me find it. Did I? I don't see it. Oh, I did. He's out, boys. I remember this one too. Okay. So we're in the top 10. What is this?
Early. So we went back to the drawing board. Monclubsy absolutely went ham on it. And today we'll be showing you what he looks like.
Floor is yours.
For the first time. So
this is the most viewed clip. Second most viewed clip.
Meet Mal. Oh my god. That's so bad. Meet Solak.
That's a Twitch highlight right there, I think.
Wait, did he bungle the name? It's a League character?
He went ham on it.
Oh my god, look at how young. Look at the light. The light in both of their eyes.
We'll be showing you what he looks like.
Floor is yours.
Is that
for the
real?
first time. So, hit it. Meet Mal.
Oh my. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's so much better than my hardcore death. Damn. Okay. Good clip. Making his way. This was Mod Spirit Eye cooking. This was the last world first race. Get you hyped.
Yo, this could
Got a healer. Oh. So this here was was gonna be the first ever Zamorak kill in the world. The first solo Zammy kill. No, he's not. He isn't stunning.
Actually, it looks like he's frozen.
Oh, he's disconnected.
Oh,
no. Oh, that is disastrous. He's 60k from first kill. Oh, that is heartbreaking. That is absolutely heartbreaking for Pop. Wait, because I'm a mod in the RuneScape channel, I can feature this clip. I think in the spirit of getting into the spirit for the Amascut World First Race, consider yourself featured. Yeah, so this one got a lot of views because it ended up on LSF, like live stream fails. And yeah, it was pretty popular. Yeah, this is the 1 mil Vindicta kills, which is just nuts, by the way. Shawnee, I'm not gonna replay that one because it's very sad. What is this?
Guys, does this look like a fucking
I'm scared.
Yo, look at the minimap.
What?
Bro, look at this. There's 2 eyes in air. An elephant. What the?
Wait, he's 32 hours into his stream. Oh, that's funny too. He's actually based too. It does literally look like an elephant. That's a good clip. That is a good ass clip. This was Duty finally getting a barrel. Oh my god, that's so loud. Fair enough. Okay. And then this one was during the race to world first. This is why, by the way, this clip is why when people tell me, should RuneScape, like ask me like, hey Ryan, should RuneScape uncap XP? This is why. What I say is I think people would die, like genuinely perish, because people don't know when to stop. This individual was training archaeology and was taking a nap between every time sprite to race for rank 1. And this is what his alt 1 sounded like. Do you know how tired you need to be to sleep through that? This went on for like half an hour, and then I think he woke up, right? And he got back to it? Absolutely. RuneScape players are built different. And then number 7 of all time from 5 days ago. Run it up, boys. That's insane from 5 days. Yeah, I'm not watching this shit again. I'm not gonna lie. It still makes me sad. But yeah, anyway, a little bit of RuneScape history. I'm going back to Glacor. That 30-minute nap probably felt so refreshing too. It's just a scary premise to me anyway. Could use that alert next time you go to Calvi King. Wands, you could use another streamer to watch because it's not gonna be me Mods, seize him! What do you mean 1 million Vindicta kills? I mean, bro killed 1 million Vindicta. Like 1 million Vindicta. Bro killed a lot of Vindicta. Like a lot of Vindicta. Yeah, that's also not fake either. In the data stream, behind the scenes, it was like, wow, the person with the most Vindicta kill count has like 1 million something. Why would I be nice to Ryan? That goes against my very being. Well, it's okay, Shogun. I'm sure your max hardcore is super progressed. It would have to be, right? You know, all the smack talk, like I'm sure your max hardcore is like gotta be in the end game. You got Wake started on the Vindicta killing? How does it feel to know that you ruined someone's life? Actually, I kind of feel that way a little bit. One of my IRL friends, I taught him how to Dungeoneer, and then we like kind of fell out of contact for a few years. And then a couple years later, I saw a broadcast saying that he got 200 mil Dungeoneering. And then a little bit after that, it was 200 mil all. And then after that, I messaged him and he said he had like 600 million Dungeoneering XP. Like he just continued going past 200. So I definitely felt a little responsible. Like obviously people need to make their own choices, but I felt a little responsible. All my hardcore needs is a bronze dagger. True. Do you have an ex that you got hooked on farming? Yes, I do. Yeah, that is a real thing that happened. Yeah. Like, I had an ex from a very, very long time ago. And right before our, like, very messy breakup, she, like, started playing RuneScape because I was, like, playing RuneScape and I'd just gone full-time and whatever else, right? And, the shock when I ran into her at the farming guild, like, 5 years later, and she was, like, 200 mil farming, still playing, and I was like, oh, boy. That should be an ad for RuneScape.
React to its attacks accordingly.
We duoed the first 6,000 kills. I stopped and he just kept going. What a demon. Man really did everything he could to promote the game. Hey, one at a time, right? Boots on the ground. And now you're married. Yup. To a wonderful person from the wrong country. 1 mil Vindy kills would take 16,000 hours. Oh, dude, I don't want to say this out loud. Because I feel like I'm going to be judged for it. Is it crazy to say? That's actually not that many hours. Like, that's only like half my playtime. Like, I honestly thought it would be more hours than that. Yeah, maybe 1 million Vindicta isn't that crazy. I'm not saying it's good that my playtime is very high. I'm just saying that my playtime is... it's up there, you know? What you're saying is you're going for 1,000,000 QBD? I think there's a player with like 300,000 QBD kills. Because for a long time, that was the meta to get a Hazelmere's Signet Ring. And there's like a subclass of God Gamer that wants to get all the hero items. I've never had a hero item. Dude, Wands, your kill time must be... I cannot believe that didn't kill me. Your kill time must be like actual overdrive. Your playtime. You have one of the most complete PVM accounts of anyone. Diverge!
Hit him like that. Good strike.
Finish him! Bang! Dude, I don't know why I thought that was another artifact. But last guy said 500 days on my old school iron, but I don't tell them when I made it because it looks very, very bad. Yeah, it's kind of like the group Iron Man. I think I had like 100 days played on my group Iron Man, something like that. It was in that ballpark, right? And it's like, oh, that's not... Like, that's a lot for a game, but not too bad. When did it come out? 6 months ago. And then that's a little less good. Dakota, you've got 28,000 hours played? Holy smokes. So you've got more time played than my main. I remember what Pup's time played is. It's probably really high. He just got 5.8. I'm still trying to get 5'8". Some people have all the luck. You have 36,000 hours on your main account? Yeah, some of y'all are gamers. I'm not even gonna lie. It's very impressive. You'll be lucky if you make it to 5'2". Hey, I'd rather be 5'2" than 5 feet under. So, you know? Nah, Mod Shogun's been trying to get rid of me for years. Nothing has worked.
It's summoning reinforcements.
I ain't going anywhere. The penguin invasion did? Yeah, that's actually true. You guys don't know the story behind that. This would have been... Oh man, this makes both of us feel old. Alright, I'm gonna lie and say this was last year, but it was actually in 2019. Mod Shogun thought it would be like really, really funny. And context here that's very important and also makes Mod Shogun look bad, which makes it doubly important. I was not a good PVMer at that point. I was not experienced. I was on one of my longest telo streaks ever, even though it was only like a 20 kill streak. It was not a long kill streak, but it was the longest one I'd ever done. I was new, okay?
Can't dodge that.
And Mod Shogun thought it would be really, really funny to spawn a bunch of penguins on P5. And I died because I couldn't clear the minions. Because the minions got stuck on the penguins. So yeah, there's an old clip. I wish I didn't have to delete it, but I did when the copyright thing happened. But it's just me screaming, why are there penguins? And then I die. Good times. I miss the penguin invasions. The minions didn't get stuck on the penguins, they got stuck on me. Oh! Oh yeah, that's super different. Sorry, my apologies. I wouldn't want to misrepresent anything to make you look bad. Do you still have the I don't want to be a Gobi anymore clip? I think I have it in my stream elements. Yeah, that was mod Shawnee way back in the day. That was a funny one too. Dude, I have such a reputation of, like, I've been a punching bag for so long. So in that clip, the honorable mod Shawnee decided it would be super funny to transmog my character into a Gobi while I was trying to kill Telos. The problem being, when you are a Gobi, you can't attack. So Telos just punched me out until I signed. While I'm screaming, I don't want to be a Gobi anymore. God tier clip though. Absolutely unreal clip. The Gobi one was probably me as well. I think the Gobi one was Shawnee. I'm like 90% sure. How do you kill the ads? So there are a couple of good rotations for killing the ads. The rotation that I personally use is I use Twitch Turbo. But if you don't want to kill the ads with Twitch Turbo, you could also consider subscribing for free with Prime. Yeah, that's my ad rot. Also, before people say ad blocker, you're welcome to do that if you want to do that. I'm not a big ad blocker guy because most of the creators I watch are small. Like, I watch a lot of RuneScape creators, and it's like, it's not like we're trillionaires out here. So I'd rather them get paid for the ads that they run. Also have YouTube Premium for that same purpose. But I know not everyone's in a position to do that. Thank you for the primer. Let's go, it worked. Very much appreciated. Stopped using Adblocker a few years ago to start to feel bad. I think everyone's different too. Like, I think if you're in a position to switch off an ad blocker and support creators, sick. Or support creators in another way. Like, I have someone that I think gifts a sub every month and then uses an ad blocker, and that's like his own way of, you know, wanting to use an ad blocker but also wanting to support whatever. Lots of ways to do it, but everyone's at a different spot. The most important thing to me is that you enjoy this stream. So if you can enjoy the stream with ads and you're also not financially in a position to support the stream monetarily and not get ads, I ain't gonna tell anyone. We're all adults here. I create content for Ryan. Yeah, you kind of do, actually. You definitely helped me formulate some bangers. Like, you know the Melee PowerPoint where I spent like a full night re-editing scenes from one of the Thor movies? That literally got the biggest copyright strike in human history. And the worst part is, the clip was so transformative, it totally shouldn't have. I got absolutely blown to smithereens. Is COE Relic necessary for Raziel? Necessary to kill Raziel or necessary to get the, like, combat achievements? I think you need it for the master time, but to kill Raziel, not necessary. Helpful, nice to have, not required. Dang, is that one single unique on 117 kills? Yeah, aren't you glad the unique got buffed? But I think I fear it may have been buffed from 0 to 0. That's what I'm a little concerned about, team. See. Maybe we're all being lied to. Wait, Mod Shogun, you worked on this boss, right? I think you did.
Can't dodge that.
With Mod Orion? And possibly others? Cool, cool, cool. Sorry, I was gonna compliment it, but now that I know you worked on it, I kinda don't want to.
Good strike.
No, I'm kidding. I actually do quite like this boss. This is probably my favorite boss in God Wars 2. The drop rate's not so much, but everything else cool.
Not bad.
I just like streak bosses. I like risking my loot. It reminds me of the rush of, like, operating heavy machinery. I have no idea why. Although, last time I operated heavy machinery, I accidentally turned slightly too far one way, and I literally went right through a wall. And I was probably, how old would I have been? Not very old. I got in a moderate amount of trouble. With no OSHA certification? I actually did get OSHA certification, but it was years later. Yeah, no, I became the OSHA guy shortly after.
It'll soon be back. Let's rest while we can.
Did I win? Nope. If I could be like Ryan, I would streak, but I do not have the balls to try. I mean, the cores. I don't have the cores either. You're OSHA certified, but you still break all the rules? Oh no. Did you at least scream, oh yeah, while doing it? I don't think I did. I had a lot of fun though. I was like zipping around in that thing.
React to its attacks accordingly.
We were like flattening my backyard out. So we had like one of those. It wasn't like a front end loader, but it was one of the, yeah. Fun day. I was definitely too young to be operating machinery though. Hence the minor mishap. I was probably 16. How many nihilists do I have? I have one fewer nihilists than hardcore Iron Man lives remaining. I hate myself. I gotta stop doing that. I feel like it's, you know when you get a concussion? And then, also I could say I've had a number of concussions, so I could say this. You know when you get a concussion? And then there's the impact that gives you a concussion? But then, when your like head hits the ground, you get a double concussion. You know? It's like the aftershock perk. I feel like that's what I'm doing with my hardcore Iron Man death. It's just, it's so consistently at the forefront of my mind. I can't help it. It haunts me, chat. What song is this? So if you ever wonder what song is playing, do exclamation point song in chat. But that song ended, so what I'll do is I'll go back for you. And then you just do exclamation point song. We have, as they say, we have the technology.
It's that giant beam. Stand firm while
Can you imagine if I died to the beam? Because I was changing the song. Can you imagine? Well, changed. I unchanged it, Shogun. I unchanged it. Thank you so much, Ralder, for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate it. TY Boss Man, no worries. I would actually run this song again anyway. I didn't like the song that I changed it to, so we're running it back.
It's changing its attack pattern.
Bang. I'm not that great at the game too, dealing with only half what Ryan is doing here. I was able to get a streak of over 100 with VODS. Does he keep trying to find her own solutions to his mechanics? Yep. I also think, like, part of... Did I get dropped? Nope. Part of, like, doing a 200 kill streak or a long streak at Glacor, it's consistency over kill speed. So, my first 200 kill streak ever, there's a VOD of it somewhere, I think. But I literally spent the entire... Like, every time I got beams, I cated them. Every time. Barricade. I didn't know how to dodge them safely. Swedish House Mafia is a fantastic group. Are they still making music, or have they retired? I don't know if they're still out in the wild, but definitely grew up on that kind of level of house. But yeah, I think sometimes too, people will watch top players do things and take a bunch of risks, and it pays off because they're just really, really, really good at the game. And then they'll try to do the same thing and then die, and it's like this big, you know, it doesn't go super well. My, like, biggest recommendation of all would honestly just be to, like, figure out a solution that is safe and works for you is really good advice. Like, it doesn't need to be the fastest thing. To me, I think sometimes people worry too much about kill speeds early. Kill speeds are the last thing you should perfect. So, as an example, my kill times are, like, pretty decent right now. But this is probably my 10th 200 kill streak. Probably in a row as well, without losing any. The last 200 kill streak I lost was when I was talking about Shogun many years ago. Probably remembers. Actually, really thinking about it, most of the bad things that have happened to me have been either directly or partially Mod Shogun's fault. No, I'm kidding. That was a skill issue. But yeah. Don't worry about kill times at a consistency boss. Worry about consistency. So what I would do is I would barricade the beams every time I get them. And then after, like, I would still try to do the mechanic even though I was barricaded, right? I'd still do the mechanic. And then eventually I stopped barricading because I realized I didn't need it anymore. Because I wasn't failing it ever. I think I put the fear in Omid as well. Wait, has Omid also lost a kill streak?
Get out of there.
They ended, but they've done unofficial concerts in Sweden. I would love to go to Sweden. I've never been to a Nordic country, but I would love to go. I want to go to Sweden. I want to go to Finland. Cool places. Both, like, literally and figuratively. I grew up as a cross-country skier, so those are always the countries that, like, you know? And Norway, I guess.
No point attacking until you kill the small ones. The foe is beaten.
Any drops? Ew! You ran out of charges? Oh no. I'm so sorry. That's not what we want. Missing Wildy event? Yeah, I'm not as fussed about the Wildy events. I don't like things that break up what I'm doing. Let's break up what I'm doing and watch this Twitch clip. Wait, was Omid bug abusing? right! He was safe spotting! Look at the eyeball! Oh my god, I love Omid. Omid is actually the best. Oh, that's so funny. I actually love that clip. Great work. It's a legendary clip. That is why Omid is one of my favorites. Guys, we've passed a 120 kill count. Or 120 kill count? Kill streak. I know what's happening. Omni! Double Omni! Steel Titan era? I actually miss Steel Titans, dude. You know what? That might be the only thing I really didn't like about the mining and smithing rework, is Steel Titans got absolutely blasted. Blown to smithereens, the Steel Titans got. Because instead of a steel plate body to make them that you could buy, it was like a salvage that you had to like manually... I can't remember exactly what happened, but I know that after the mining and smithing rework, Steel Titans kind of... Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the Prime subs. Mr. Sleepsy and PJ Lamps. Any cores? I am currently sitting on 0 cores. But we're trying to fix that. Zero cores, but the damage output is solid.
Can't dodge that.
Ooh, ooh. That's fine. We're cooking.
Good strike.
Blood Reaver users? Yeah, Blood Reaver died too. I'm not gonna lie. I actually, and let me know if you guys agree with this. People are gonna start spamming no before I finish talking. I don't actually miss the Blood Reaver nearly as much as I thought I would when it was nerfed. Because whenever I want to take no damage, I just use Necromancy. And then, yeah, I actually don't miss it nearly as much as I thought I would. Like, when the Blood Reaver nerf hit, I thought my life was over. The Salawa Ox used to drop steel plate bodies.
The best approach is often the simplest.
That must have been a very long time ago. What was it like playing RuneScape in the 1960s? Did I win? Nope. Is Ripper the best DPS familiar? It is not. Well, okay. It is, unless you're doing a crit build. So, for magic, it's not. Again. One minute on aura. I like, at a glance, I thought you were trying to say that I had like a lot of aura. But unlucky. You win some, you lose most. Chat, what do you say we run it back for another half hour? I want to get a core. What's best for magic? I would use a Calgarian Demon. Unless you're doing group PVM, in which case you only need one person in your group to use a Calgarian Demon. Necromancy or your Crypt Bloom and Lantern build? Okay, so if I'm being like very, very genuine, the Crypt Bloom and Lantern build was cool as like a niche, like this is a crazy idea, and I cannot believe I soloed Beastmaster with a setup that consisted of a lantern and
Keep going.
yeah, a lantern and full magic setup with conjures. Really, really cool idea. Would I legitimately use that anywhere? No, I don't think so.
A flurry of attacks incoming.
Good strike.
I don't think there was like an actual good use case. It was just like a really funny idea, and it was crazy that it worked. Like I did a Beastmaster solo a couple days later to get the combat achievement. And I found it significantly easier to just like kill the boss. You know what's a scary thought? I'm actually starting to have to use some food. So 1400 is the enrage where I have to start eating. Okay, the playlist is doing it right now. It's doing it, chat.
Focus your efforts on the smaller ones.
Its defenses are up. Focus on the smaller ones.
Okay, Prage, we only get good mechanics the whole rest of the kill.
It didn't like that.
I mean, actually, that's an okay mechanic. That's not a trap.
Look, now.
Gonna grind some more work before bed. Good luck. Try not to die more than you do. Thanks. Take care, Shogun. Good luck on your work. Don't burn out or anything. The RuneScape 3 team is gonna need you in fine form when you come back. So, you know? There we go. I haven't signed in a bit. That's good at least. Did I win? Dude, that water rune drop is... it's so bad, man. It's so bad. You know what's not bad, though? 2 minutes 40 is... So that's almost master time, but 400 and rage above. Kind of cooking. Need 100 mil for a bond and free to play. Any tips? Are you trying to make money? What world are you on? I actually appreciate so much that you're asking for tips on how to make money instead of asking for a bond, that I'm literally going to give you a bond. Like, being very genuine. Give me a world. I will just give you 100 mil. 99.9% of people that ask are like, can I have money for a bond? No. Yeah, I'll just hop to your world. I can also give you money-making tips too, but... Edgeville? Easy, what world? World 3. Oh no. So, World 3, while also being the most popular RuneScape world, is also the e-dating world. Okay, just don't spend it all at once, alright? Alright, what's your RuneScape name? Yeah, see, but with the bond, you get off of World 3, right? Wait, you can use the Master Aura in free-to-play? That's kind of cool. Thank you, no problem. Yeah, trying to make money for a bond in free-to-play is kind of tough. I do need to figure out who it is, though. Uh-oh. I know Cupard's gonna pull up in a second. No, it's so refreshing seeing someone looking for ways to make money as opposed to just like asking for GP. So yeah. All right, I am in World 3. I am in Edgeville. Let me know your RuneScape name, shoot me a trade, and we're good to go. Ooh. Oh, it's TVM. Oh, got it. Okay, so this is you. All right, here you go. 100. I'm assuming the dash is still you. I'm assuming. I'm just going to assume this is you. Surely it's the right person. All right, they have confirmed it. All right, there you go. Yeah. Good luck on your RuneScape adventure. Have fun, gamer. Thank you. No problem. Anytime. Enjoy your bond. It's okay, because with how much money you can make from Glacor these days, a 200 kill streak at Glacor, like my chest right now is probably worth like half a bill. We should probably go back to Glacor. we may want to help. Quick! Get back! I hope you get a core. I just want to see that they're real. They're not. I'm gonna spoil... spoiler alert. What happened? I think because I logged into free-to-play, my keybinds broke. That was weird. They started working again, though. My bars got messed up. Yeah, that should probably not be a thing. That's okay, though. We didn't die.
It's switching off its attacks.
Some reason when you switch to free-to-play, it messes some of your bars. Is it because there's a bar limit? It must be. You're finding all sorts of bugs lately. Yup. Like the Calfight King. That was a bug that I found. See, I want to, like, reflect reprisal this, but I have to waste so much food guzzling to full HP so I don't die. I still think it's worth it, though.
It didn't like that.
Calfight King drops regular bones now. No idea where he got them. Oh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't know anything about that either. I still can't believe that's like the 7th most viewed RuneScape 3 Twitch clip of all time. That's absolutely like... I don't want to oversay this, but that's egregious.
Pouring through the portal. Its defenses are up. Focus on the smaller ones.
Alright, Glacites are pouring through the portal. Okay, they're kind of dead now.
Strike.
Yeah, I just think I got a lot of haters.
Powerful
That's okay. Haters? You know what I call them? I call them paying customers. Alright. As everyone knows at the Arch-Glacor, the fabled rule is if you kill the Glacor with Reflect, he will place a core in the chest. Okay, I'm kidding. It was a joke. I lied. I made it up. See how people love to see you die? Are these the 3 most popular clips in my channel's history? Oh man. That's rough. Why don't we take the clip of me being a good Samaritan and giving someone 100 mil? Why can't that be the clip with 17,000 views? It's an evil world. Congrats on those views. Thank you, thank you. That's funny.
Faster attacks incoming.
It's like doubly funny too, because those are the only hardcore Iron Man deaths that I've had online. Every other hardcore death I've had has been like power outage, so there's no clip. I also love that there aren't any of like the crazy near deaths or anything. It's just the actual, you know? The final rundown. And that is why I wanted Hardcore Group Iron Man to be a thing.
Good strike.
Yeah, that's really funny. They give up on Hardcore Group Iron Man? I don't know. I think it was reduced, reused, recycled due to this thing called time constraints. Oh, I almost died there. Oops. Yeah, I still hope to see it someday, but I will still perish on the hill that it would have been really, really sick. It would have got a lot of eyes on Group Iron Man mode. I think it would have got more old school creators to play it too.
The best approach is often the simplest.
Congrats on your 4th most viewed clip. Wait, is it also a death?
It didn't like that.
Wait, is it actually? No, no way. That can't be.
It didn't like that.
Oh, is it just because you titled it The RS Guy Dies?
It's charging. So much energy.
Ready your defenses, World Guardian.
Maybe. Let me guess, it's the clip of me reacting to the fact that my 3 most viewed clips are deaths. You know what? Fair play.
Accordingly.
Alright, what do you got for me, boss? Nothing. Very cool. Are Are these the 3 most popular clips in my channel's history? That's funny. I will also say, it kind of just looks like I'm in a different room. I see why I've been getting questions about like, oh, did you move? I get it now. I super get it now. Are we still going for mastery? No. Oh, so on the hardcore, yeah, I will still be going for mastery, but I'm going to do it after I mask it. I'm going to get Grand Mastery on my main, or as close to that as I can. What's my total hardware kill count? It's pretty high. I think it's like 3,000? In the ballpark of 3,000. Have I peaked to mask it? I have. Not only have I peaked to mask it, I have been secretly playtesting a mask it for the last month and a half.
Kill the minions first.
Its defenses are up. Focus on the smaller ones.
Is it fun? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm recording, by the way. Why my room looks a little different. I've been recording, basically people sent in questions about a masket, and I tried to answer as many of them as I could. But it's kind of a funny fine line, because I know if I answer them too specifically, they're gonna get cut in editorial. So I had to be very, selective with how I answered questions. So there were a lot of, like, yes or no, refuse to elaborate.
It didn't like that.
Yes, you're hurting it.
You can order jackets from Canada? Sure can. Yeah, there are a lot of things and misconceptions about how a lot of things work.
To the death.
Like, I think there was like a rumor at one point that like you can't play test servers unless you're like in Jagex HQ. That was one that I've heard kicking around, but if you really think about it, I think Jagex has been a hybrid office for the last number of years, so I don't know how great that would be. Am I gonna be able to share where it ranks as far as difficulty? In the AMA, yes. I tried to answer questions about where I thought the difficulty was.
React to its attacks accordingly.
Right now, no. Unfortunately. Did I win? Oof, dude, we're getting blasted. It's not going well. Is there gonna be high scores in raid tracking? I believe there's gonna be some form of that. But I don't know what it's gonna look like because it's not done, but I believe the intent is to do something.
Good strike. Nothing can withstand that amount of energy.
Have I gotten to play test the new gear? So I can't say anything about it, obviously. Yeah, so there's some stuff I got to help out with, which was really, really cool and super awesome.
Good strike.
And then there's some stuff I saw today, actually, for the first time. When can I release the AMA video? So I recorded it today. It's up to the editing team. It's not a video that I am, like, editing. It's not, I recorded it, I sent in footage. And I offered to do it because basically the idea is I want to make a mascot big because I think it's really cool. So I was actually glad. I kind of basically just offered. I said, hey, anything I could do, I don't care if it's recording a video that you guys use, like whatever, like not as a commission, just like I'll just do it. Whatever you need, let me know. And they actually hit me back and were like, actually, we would love that. And that's cool. I love that. That's what I wanted. Because sometimes, like, I don't know. Sometimes I offer to help out, and I feel like people think I'm, like, not being genuine. Like, I don't actually want to, so this is a cool one. They took me up. But yeah, because it's not like a creator commission or whatever. Yeah, it's not a video that I'm gonna be editing, but yeah, we asked a bunch of questions, we got a bunch of answers. I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna die. Water runes? Are you telling me I'm out of water runes, or are you just saying water runes in the chat? Or was that a ploy to make me check my water rune count? Yeah, I'm expecting the AMA comes out next week. That'd be my guess. But it could be this week. It kind of depends how well I did with the recording, which we'll see. I think I did okay, actually. Like, maybe it'll be really quick to put together. Makes sense. You get to excuse their career page is written as UK jobs. Maybe their contractors can be worldwide. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at their website, right, that would be for employees, right? I am not, and I've actually never been a Jagex employee at any point. So that's sort of the difference. I am a part-time independent contractor who used to be a full-time independent contractor. That is my 3,000th Glacor kill. Holy moly, dude. Can we ERP with a mascot after hard mode? Why did I read that out loud? Artifernes, you usually say such, like, nice, insightful, thoughtful, like, you know? Oh my god, and now we need to get the anti-squid spray. Oh, dude. It's just a rough day, man.
That must have caused some damage.
Good strike.
Do I want to Google what that means? No. I promise you, you don't. I wish I didn't know what it meant, but I do.
Didn't like that.
It's too late, I already did. Well, that's on you. You chose to do that. I warned you, and you didn't heed my warning. That's just a skill issue. Alright, team, I think for today, let's do this kill and one more. I think that'll be the sweet spot. I want to get close enough to 200 that,
Smash your way out.
Smash your way out? Bang? Sorry, smash? Oh my god. So, Anna has been meleeing a little bit lately. That's my wife. And I can tell she's been watching a lot of Pup stream, which like is not a bad thing. Like Pup's a friend, Pup's a great streamer, cool. But I was on a call with her last night. I was editing. And she was mailing, I can't remember what it was for. I think it was for ED2. And she smashed, and then she went, smash! And I was like, oh no. It's over for me. Love the streams, drop this kill, calling it, thank ya. Much appreciated, I'll take it. Be back later, take care, Tommy. Thank you so much for hanging out and modding, appreciate it. And I hope everything is all right on your end. Underworking? Yeah, we are a little bit. Now, the way that I see it, I honestly used to be in this kind of vicious cycle where on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, where I do consulting work, I would always feel bad for not getting in a full 6-hour stream, or I'd feel bad for starting my stream late, even though it's like, dude, you're working before this. And you have a lot of responsibilities. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gradually reframe my own expectations of myself, where to me, on any given week, if I can get a stream out on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays of any length, that's a win. So I'm actually very happy. Like in general, moving forward to, I think the expectation is 3 or 4 hours stream 2 of the 3 days for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's like usually what I'm aiming for. Did I win? Nope. Oh my god, the screen shake. That was crazy bad. One more. Is there a video at drop changes? I made one when they were announced. I haven't made one since because we haven't really finished thoroughly testing. I know I miss out on like day 1 viewership, but I want to like actually do I'll probably make a video that's more like a commentary video talking about my experience with the drop changes, what I like, what I don't like, what feels bad, what feels good. But in order to do that, and I think a big differentiator, in my opinion, is honestly going to be if cores exist or not. I think if I've given up half my comments or whatever, like we don't know what the exact ratio is yet, right? But if I give up a ton of my comments and I also don't get a core and I barely break even on supplies on a 200 kill streak, that is going to obviously change the way that I feel about this update a little bit. And I would say rightfully so. Yeah, like I think I've done enough of the other bosses to form an opinion. Hello, Lungzar. They might have a hard time making up for the comments. Yeah, that's true too. Main hand was 550. I mean, honestly, right now, the price as well, it's not really based on the market stabilizing so much as it's based on people's emotional reaction to the proposed drop changes, so. Not that they're gonna like rebound or anything, but it wouldn't be insane to me if they did rebound a bit. Or they could go way worse if they're actually more common. Good song. That was what I was thinking too, is, and maybe this would be like horrible to do, but if it were me and I wanted to improve the value of skilling items, do you know what I would do? I would announce a game health update where I basically said that, like, every uncut gem was being removed from every drop table. Every log was being removed from every drop table. Everything else? And then you know what I would do? Nothing. I would just wait. And then merchers will buy and sell things based on the upcoming change because they're trying to make a buck. And the net result would be increased demand for these items. And then I would just never talk about it again. Like, arguably, they could have not even done the game health update. Just announcing it made the prices do everything that they had wanted the prices to do. All right, team, that is going to be the last Arch-Glacor kill for today. But I do want to check and compare my loot to a different 200 kill streak if I can find one. So first off, what do you got for me, boss? Ooh, 4,000 battle staves, 259 mil in 128 kills. Oh boy. Okay. Let's take a gander at this and see what we can find. That's a 120. Did I go past 120? I don't think I claimed this at 120. Did I? Oh my god. Okay, so 120 kill streak. The loot was 343. Let's go day 180. Oh, I'm still Glacor. Nice. Yeah, I know it's tragic, but I want to know how tragic. How tragic is more important. So what's the kill streak here? It's like... What was one worth then? You rolled on the table, got the wrong drop. We can check. I don't think that much. 124. Oh, God. Yeah, I can check, though. I will check. 127. Okay, next kill. This is the kill. Okay. Here we go. So this is kill 128. And I will check the value of the Wen book too. I think Wen book's worth nothing though. I think it's worth like sub 5 mil, right? Yeah, Wen book. Ooh. Whoa, Wen book is expensive. I think a Wen book was... $30 mil? 27 mil? Okay, let's say the Wen book was 30 mil. Okay. So we can take 30 mil off of this. 369. So 339. Okay. 339, 259. Okay, so basically I have made 80 mil less than I would have. Not including the Wen book. But if you would include the Wen book, I've made 110 mil less than I would have. Okay, so we're definitely in the range of 30% of a nerf. But maybe cores will exist. I guess we'll have to find out. Next time, we go live. With that said, though, it is time for me to get going. Thank you all so much for tuning in the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I will probably not be live tomorrow, but we'll see how things go. I'm playing volleyball pretty early in the evening. Got a lot of work to do before that, so 50-50 on a stream tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, though, I will see you on Thursday. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Obviously, setup will be back to normal tomorrow, too. Or next time we stream. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the subs. Appreciate all the follows. Thanks for the fun evening. I had fun. Hope you guys did, too. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. And let's head into the raid browser and find a raid to send. Who are we going to raid over to? That is the question. I am going to send you guys over to Diane, who's currently at 16,500% solo Zamrock and Rage. What a demon. Hope you guys enjoyed that stream. See you next time. Take care, everyone.